clearly. Where is all my people at? I was wondering where y'all at. Y'all coming in now. Hey, y'all. Welcome in. Y'all, I have a... What the heck is that? Am I doing wrong cup? I don't know what the hell that is, but I'm still about to drink this. I'm excited. I have a fixation right now on what I'm calling a pineapple palmer. It is half and half, but it is decaf sweetened black tea. So I sweeten with honey. And instead of it being with lemonade, it's with pineapple juice, and it's so good. It's so good. I'm like, I didn't even know a half and half could get any better. And yet, and still, here it is. Hey, y'all. Come on up in here. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. I'm just here so I don't get fined. I'm just here so I don't get fined. We didn't had episode 8, y'all. What y'all rating the episode? How y'all feeling about the episode? Where we at with it? Y'all got me here on camera. Look like something today. I'm doing dang on good if you ask me. I'm trying to get through my backlog of videos that I owe y'all. They coming. They coming. Hey, Money Green Tay. Hey, Janelle. Welcome in, boo. Hey, Keish. Hey, Kenny. Hey, Britt. Hey, Kendra. Hey, Bucket with your girl. Can y'all hear me clearly? Are we good with audio? I feel like my thing be tripping sometimes, but, you know, I've been on a roll. So before I get going, are we good with audio? Everything all right? How y'all feeling tonight? Money Green Tay says, who wants to see episodes about the past? This episode irked my nerves. Did it? Did it really? I never fixed this. So let me go ahead and swap this out. What is that? Main camera host. And what is this button? Oh, okay. That's that one. Okay, I need to move this. Come on in, y'all. Drop your ratings. Is this right? Okay, there we go. There we go. Those my two scenes. Okay. Drop your ratings. Audio's good. Thank you, Keisha. I appreciate it. Hey, Nicole. Welcome in. Hey, Natoya. Lord, I hope not. Natoya says, are they about to kill Olivia? Girl, I doubt it. They wouldn't even hold her accountable in previous seasons. Take her life? That would be absurd. Britt says, I'm over these children. And these adults mentoring these children. Thank you so much for the audio check. I appreciate it. Tori, but no, Amina is criminal. It is diabolical, Kenny. Diabolical. Hey, Etta R. Welcome in, boo. I'm here so I don't get fined. Y'all said I had to watch the episode, so I watched the episode. Shout out to Antonio. He enjoyed the episode. I hope he joins the live tonight. Let me tell him I'm live. Oh, my phone is dead. We ready to get started? Ciao. It's just so many things to contend with this episode, but we gonna get into it, y'all. Janelle gave it a 7. Kenny gave it an 8. Britt gave it a 6 on account that I watched the whole thing. You be struggling to watch them. Hey, Naya, you here so you don't get fined too, Naya. I appreciate you. Money Green Tay gave it a solid 2.5 on a scale of 1 to 10. Money Green said a 2.5 at best. Kofi, hey boo, welcome in. Kofi says I'm gonna give it a 7.5. Thought it put everything on the table concerning Layla and Olivia's friendship and issues that they had, so I appreciated the flashbacks. Now we can focus on the showcase and Olivia's health. Our resident optimist. Hey Mel, welcome in, Melissa. Did you get a chance to finish watching the episode? Nicole gave it an 8. Etta R gave it a 7.5. Cha. This conversation is gonna be good. Kendra gave it an 8 because Layla and Olivia's friendship came a long way. Has it? Has it come a long way? It's been a long, long time coming. Anyway, I guess I'm just laughing to keep from crying. Hey, daughter-in-law. Daughter-in-law gives it a 6 because I love Layla with her firstborn son, Khalil. Wake that up. Wake that up. Absolutely. Shout out to you, Silver Lining. Layla and her firstborn. I'm going to eat it up every single time. Every single time. Hey, Caramel Kiss. Caramel Kiss gave it a 1. No possible. Just the 1. I love it. Melissa gave it a 6. XXD said an 8. I like the flashbacks. Made me want to rewatch. Protect yourself. If you're going back to Vegas, girl, prepare yourself. Kendra says, where is Spencer at? Can't lie, I love the episode. Proto Kazi says, can't lie, I love this episode. I'm glad you enjoyed it, boo. I love that for you. I love that for you. Hey, Tyler B. Gave it a 5. Okay, I hear y'all now. I hear you. Oh, let me switch over my audio and everything. All right, so I dropped the Discord link. You guys can go ahead and start to call in. Where y'all want to start for the episode? Where are we going? There's so much to be discussed. There's so much that they definitely did layer the episode. So like structurally, it was a solid episode. Now the ingredients I don't necessarily love, but you know, I can't necessarily do nothing about them. So alas. I got my drinky drink, my pineapple Palmer, little iced tea and pineapple juice. Go ahead and try it. You might like it. Got my water over here. And we got our breathing exercises ready. I will say that it wasn't as bad of a scene of Olivia as I thought it was going to be. I will say that. I'll give y'all that. But that's about all I'm going to give you. Layla is definitely Khalil's real mom. Hello. Etta says, I'm glad to see you made an appearance. Yes. So you ain't got to go through the streets dragging everybody. Because Etta, didn't you say last week if I ain't show up, it was going to be hell to pay? You was going to be on everybody's ass? I love it. I love how we show up in this community. If Amina was present, I would have liked the episode more. And would. Nicole Jordan said Khalil showed why he's my favorite character. What you been hibernating these last few weeks because he been showing his ass. But he did show a little bit of improvement, a little bit of return to the Khalil that we have known and loved for sure in this episode. Okay, what is going on, Stream Deck? Hold on, y'all. My Stream Deck is trying to play me out. Hold on. Live eating stale nuts was diabolical. Y'all know sometimes those little expiration dates be suggestions. Okay. Where we starting? I think I have somebody in. Hold on. Where'd the damn Discord go? Okay, here we go. Hey, Brittany, welcome in.
Hey, boo, hey.
How are you?
I'm tired of these children. I was so excited for this season for some reason, and they just been breaking my heart this whole time. Like,
Mm,
and I missed y'all. It's been like forever. I think it was last season since I've been able to come on and chat. So
y-
hey, girl, hey.
yes, I'm glad to have you back. Yeah, this season has definitely been a rocky one, an interesting thing to navigate. So many moments of like, oh yes, I'm excited, and then they take it to hell, and it's just like, oh yeah, I forgot. This is who y'all are now. Y'all want to know where Zamina? Y'all want to know where Preach is? We don't know, but y'all got live in this episode. This is what people have been wanting. I will say that. How did you feel about Olivia? Were you a person that was looking forward to seeing Olivia again? And if so, did it do everything that you wanted it to do for you?
Erica. Was I looking forward to Olivia?
I gotta ask.
No. I already put Olivia in the same trash can with the men from Reasonable Doubt. But I was actually surprised. Maybe pregnancy was helping her not be on my nerves, but also her and Tori being in the same scene for most of this episode really made my skin itch, burnt my biscuits,
Mm,
made a whole lot of stuff just not be what I wanted. And I was like, I guess it's got to be drama around Olivia. If she gonna show up, it's got to be something. But mm, I could have did without it. I would have been all right.
same. Especially because of how they chose to do it. Hey Lou, hey Antonio. No, not you gonna miss this episode and you enjoyed this episode and you gonna miss this live, Antonio. What is you doing? Probably working, crafting up some
The
masterpiece as the
absolute,
artist you are. I ain't
the
gonna
absolute nerve. He got the report.
right. We all here because we ain't trying to get fined. Lou, you have been missing in action for so long, and now you coming in here talking about Olivia, and forehead. Don't stress me out, Lou. Now, anyway, her appearing wasn't the worst. The pregnancy is definitely helping. It's definitely helping with sympathizing her me for her. But when they decided to go with the flashbacks and then like sanitizing of what happened as if everything is all okay and it's all gonna come out in the wash, so don't worry. And then it all being for Forehead's benefit, I was just like, y'all are playing goofy ass games, and I don't want no parts of it. I want no parts of it. Like the when she was like, "Well, let me get this straight. So you were with Spencer, and they were trying to like talk about the whole cheating of it all, and she was reluctant to reveal that she was the one who actually cheated, and then she was like, yeah, twice. Well, technically it wasn't twice because you weren't with him. It's like, girl, that is not the point. That man professed his love to you, y'all kissed deeply, and then you ran out on his ass and let him get into a relationship with another woman knowing all that he had said to you, and the whole other woman was your best friend, and you sitting up here talking about something. Well, technically it wasn't cheating. Olivia, please. Olivia, please.
When I tell you, watching the flashbacks, I was like, y'all are doing no justice to this girl with us trying to be excited she's here. Because you're reminding us again why she annoyed us to begin with. Also, why was Tori in this conversation? She outside the club. She ain't nobody's friend. Nobody asked her to need explanations of anything with these adult grown people when she ain't even nobody's friend in any of the vortex. Like, this pseudo vortex for this season really failed to be what it needed to be or serve what it needed to serve. And the whole setup, I was like, so how was she? Well, y'all did all this, y'all were wrong. Like, Tori, sit down. Don't you got a job to go to? Don't you got a new man to try to tie up? Like, what is happening? She really.
Child. Tyler, welcome in.
Hey, you guys.
How you feeling?
I was annoyed because we spent half of this talking to Tori. Why? I
They
just
trying to
just
make fetch
feel
happen
like,
when it comes to Tory, child.
yes. And I'm like, first of all, this is not the vortex. This girl, I'm like, thank you for finally seeing you over here mad because Amina didn't tell you. Well, you didn't really directly ask her about that. And on top of that, like you said, y'all are not friends. Well, mainly you beefing with her because she ain't had no beef with you. So, like, what are we doing here, girl? Make it make sense.
And it's
And
all
then
for
the
this.
audacity
Go ahead, sorry.
for you to come to Khalil about Miranda.
To get on Khalil about Miranda, meanwhile you touching hands and knees at the end of the damn episode.
Just to say, you were my real friend. Like,
Y'all are co-workers. Y'all are not friends. You and Khalil are not actually friends. I figured this out when I recorded my breakdown because I did record a breakdown before this live, y'all. I'm finally getting my shit together. Khalil and Tori are co-workers for a job that
literally
nobody hired
co-workers.
them for. Y'all decided to volunteer at the Keep KJ and Amina Away from Each Other organization. You are
Yes.
colleagues at best. You hoes are not friends. And no
Y'all
amount of
not
goofy
friends.
ass freaking frack go down memory lane flashback PSA is going to convince me, even though you're trying to play like they convinced you, that Khalil was actually your friend. Y'all came together for mutual support for a means to an end. Keep KJ away from Amina. Y'all share information and resources for that specific mission. He's not sharing information and resources with you because he thinks about you when he wakes up in the morning, because he's concerned about your mental and emotional stability. He's doing that because he doesn't want KJ to usurp him in the position that he feel like he's owed within Amina's life.
Yes.
And girl, you missed the damn point the same way that you missed the point when KJ didn't want you from the beginning, and you damn near forced yourself to be in a relationship with him. But again, going back to freaking frat, going down goofy ass memory lane, y'all mean to tell me you do all of this, sanitize all of your past, just so that you can come to the damn the disclosure to this girl that it don't matter what the person does to you, as long as they show up at the end of the day and y'all are friends, that's all that matters. So it doesn't matter how many times they lie, it doesn't matter how many times you're betrayed, it doesn't matter how many times you cry, as long as they show up in the end.
Even Khalil looked confused. He was like, "Friend, come, wait, what is happening right now? And why are you touching me?" He was kind about it, but you could see the confusion across his eyes. I was like, you know what, Khalil? There's hope for you yet because you ain't lost all your marbles. Everybody's looking at Tori like, why won't you? Also, why wouldn't she go home? Everybody she came to see left, and she just sitting there like, I guess I'll leave your house now. You
She
guess?
said I need a couple minutes to
No,
get myself together before I leave because I don't want to run into them.
then
There
on
we
top of
go.
that, she said, "Oh, you do tell her everything." Liv was like, "Girl, you was just churching." Like, what?
And you do that. You want to talk about you and Khalil are friends, girl. You don't even see this boy other than as a resource. This is not the
Yes,
first or the
literally.
second time that you have barged into his home, not asked him how are you doing, how is your day going before unloading on him because you don't actually see him as a person. And now you mean to tell me after going down memory lane with goofy ass freaking frack and their sordid past where they have somehow been able to piece together a friendship that they should not have, you mean to tell me that you have come to some goofy ass realization that you need to be a better friend to Khalil and the first thing that you're going to do is affirm him? Child, please.
You know, Tori and Miranda are both on the same wavelength because the minute she said, "I know she was doing a good deed for Frozen Eight," was it Frozen Agents? I was just like, "What are we doing? Like, are y'all both salty?
Salty as
Like,
hell. Big
I'm
salty.
just confusion." And it's just like, okay, girl, be mad. And I like how they kind of said it. Like, are you mad because, like, what are you mad about? You don't even know.
Literally.
That,
Like, let's get
She
to the
mad
bottom of
because
that first.
she mad because they're not adhering to her what do you call those things? Her accommodations. The child is special. She needs some support on understanding what is happening in the world. Communication is a lost art for her, and I need her to do better.
you know, I think it's because Tori also comes from a privileged space. Like,
Mm-hmm.
she she's used to getting her way, which is why she had to force her. Like, it was fine And I do kind of see like what Liv was saying. Like he cares about the friendship. Now, what like to ancient with the relationship, but he cared about the friendship because once again, y'all were like, I ain't gonna say the outcast coming in, but it just gives like you're used to being this privileged person. He lifted you up in a place where you needed because you were injured. But other than that, you was just like you don't like competition. You can't handle competition, and you feel like this is just like a poor kid acting out. Like if people supposed to cater to you, it's not how this works.
But also, it's interesting that you can't handle competition because you also chose to start to compete. Amina don't even see you until you make yourself known. You've been in competition with Amina from the very beginning before KJ even saw you. So, girl, you also picked this damn struggle, and now you mad about the struggle? I can't.
And it also just makes me go back to like just not even this episode, like you when you even went into that dinner, because I'm like, girl, why you didn't do that when you first saw Amina and KJ and you said it seemed intense? This was the moment for you to do that. Then you come to the dinner to do that based off of confirmation. Khalil, like, I'm just like, you just in an explosive space. You just want to blow up the spot and you want everybody to be on your side. And truth be told, everybody is just like, no, it's just not happening. Like, wrong time. It's just bad timing. And they just want, it's just like she just wanted it to be about her. And it took her to the end of this dang episode to realize, I'm sorry, I'm supposed to be here for you and show up for you as a friend. I'm not coming about Miranda.
A mess. Hey,
I
Kofi. Hey,
can't.
Lou. Hey, Kenny. Welcome in, y'all.
What's going
Hey,
on?
good morning. What up? What up? What up?
How are we feeling about the episode?
I thought it was good. I gave it a 7.5. Side note, can we officially call that Baker House cursed because there's so much that goes on that is just too much. Olivia done passed out in that house in the first season. You had the Baker, Jordan and Grace have to come in and announce that Billy has died. Patient done got stabbed in that house. Like, for much as this house has been a house of love for some of these wayward children, this has also been a trauma place too, if we just keeping it real. So I just felt like I had to put that PSA out there before I
Points were
say anything
made.
else. So
Points were
yeah,
made.
but obviously I gave it a 7.5 because I just think for me, I like the flashbacks. I didn't Olivia didn't annoy me in this episode. I mean, her being pregnant, I guess, made her less annoying. And I just felt like this episode was for the people who haven't let go of the Layla and Olivia of it all. So they just put everything out on the table. And, honestly, I just feel like, you know what? People should just let it lie. If you want it, because to me, this is a weird comparison, but to me, this just feels like Jordan versus LeBron when it comes to who's the GOAT of NBA basketball. Like, people are going to be dug into their positions, so I just say just let it be. We saw it for what it was, and so everybody's going to say what they feel like. Olivia, this is how I feel. She was the one that was wrong. Everybody's going to say, look, this is where Layla was wrong. So, but you know what?
Wait, you feel like
For
Layla
all
versus Olivia is Jordan versus LeBron?
No, yeah, like Jordan versus LeBron is that people already dug into their positions. Like, there's no like, they're like, there is no rationale. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
And
know how
which
there's
one is
the
Olivia?
no, I'm not saying no, I'm not saying they're like Jordan, LeBron. I'm using it as an allegory to say like people already have their position made up. Who was like who did what to what person? You know what I mean? And when I use the Jordan LeBron debate, it's like
I think,
it's people have their sides. That's what I
but
was trying to say.
the problem for me, because I don't know where you're going with this, but the problem for me with that analogy is that people who struggle with Olivia don't just struggle with Olivia because of how she treated Layla. It's because of who she has been to everybody.
Oh well, I only brought this up because of I'm just talking about the way people have viewed this friendship and like who hurt who more. I'm not talking about in terms of how Olivia has treated everybody else. I'm specifically talking about the whole mess. Because I'm thinking Prime All American seasons 1 through when we get to the back half of 3, and that when we reach the crescendo. You know what I mean? But look, at the end of the day, I'm just gonna say, just let it lie.
I think
They
we
say
stopped
they
with the
friends.
whole who hurt who more
Yeah.
back in season 3 when Olivia decided that she was going to start hurting everybody. So I don't even know anybody who's still having that conversation, Kofi.
Well, maybe the way I was on social media looking at the discourse is
Okay,
clearly
well
some people still
well,
got
okay. And
some
this is something that y'all
issues.
got to do
So
a better job here. When I open up
yeah,
my platform, all I can
yeah,
discuss is the things that I actually have said or I've had a conversation with y'all about. Y'all get on Facebook,
that's
y'all get on
true.
Twitter, and then y'all come here and y'all start defending points. And I'm just looking like, well, who the hell said that? Because I don't, what?
I wasn't trying to accuse anybody. I was only
No,
saying
I
that
know
as a
you're
way to
not. I
get.
know you're not. It's just that I don't have any context to be able to actually engage with it because it's not something that's a point here. So you got to figure out, like,
That's
if you're
fair.
bringing discourse from outside of this platform, then you have to further contextualize it, and it can't be from a place of you trying to defend a certain position because nobody is mounting that against you.
That's
Can
true.
I add one thing to what you said, Kofi?
Sure.
Because I think calling the Baker house cursed, we'll know for sure if and when this does not come up anywhere. But I'm just thinking we still got to get KJ and his daddy out the hotel. So if it can hang on for just one more,
Oh,
you know,
They gonna move into that
family to
house
come through.
next.
Right. I
yeah.
think that's the last that we're waiting. You know, we got to get them out the hotel.
You know what? I don't want to. It's not just a place of curse. I said curse to start it out, but this has
I
also
didn't ever
been
think
like.
about the house that way, but I mean, you made
I
valid
mean,
points.
if I mean, think about it. A lot has happened in that Baker house. Like,
It has,
it's
but
been a
before
house
we
of
dive
love.
into that, like, you were supposed to say a
Yeah.
little bit of your thoughts, and now we got a whole thing. Hey, Lou.
Oh,
Hey,
my
Kenny.
bad. My bad. My fault. My
Going
fault.
on?
I
What's
I
going
over.
on?
Yeah. I got too carried
We'll
away.
come back
My
to it,
fault.
Kofi. We'll come back. I just want to get their initial thoughts on the episode. Lou, you ain't been here in a
Sure.
while. Do not cut up.
I'm not cutting up though. I just smelled the not Lord. I smelled the Olivia slander. I'm like, come on, man. We're not going with this, man.
Yes,
We're
we
not doing
is. For old time's sake, yes, we is. Kenny.
We're not doing that. Come on, man. Now I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really care for the, Olivia Layla dynamic. I mean, I could have went without it, honestly. Like, I feel like they just forced that in there, and the correlation with Tori, didn't understand that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, now, granted, 3 beautiful women, segment episode, cool. I'm cool with that, but yeah, it just didn't really ring no bells to me. And then I don't like how she boxing out. I get Tori, she hurt. She boxing out, KJ, but you steadily talking to Khalil. And Khalil, like y'all been saying, Khalil don't want nothing to do with her. On a serious note, I'm sure he appreciate the, conversation, but his end game is still Amina, but just don't know if I just don't know if he's gonna get that chance though, but I don't know.
Yeah, it ain't looking good. Kenny.
Not looking good, man. That's why I felt like, Bolivia is gonna happen, man. Just with
Bolivia has
KJ and Amina,
already
man.
happened.
Huh?
Bolivia has already happened, and it was not that damn great. So,
But as long as KJ, I like Khalil, but as long as KJ, he gotta be the focal point, man. He got.
oh,
I mean, no
KJ's your
offense.
guy.
Yeah, that's my guy right there,
KJ
KJ. That's
is
my
so
guy.
wayward, child. We'll come back to that. Kenny, what are your initial thoughts on the episode?
Well, I was laughing at everything Kofi and Lou was saying. I didn't think about it before, but yeah, a lot has really went down in that house. Like, so I've been laughing at what Kofi said. But my initial thoughts, I actually gave the episode an 8 because I found it to be entertaining. Okay?
Mm.
Well, I found it to be entertaining because I mean, like the last two episodes, very important, but also like super heavy, super emotional.
Mm-hmm.
So I think just like this episode, like kind of talking about like old drama and flashbacks. I mean, we have some issues there with the flashbacks and the timelines and the revisionist history, but we'll get to that eventually. But I quite thought it was entertaining. Now, the thing that I just could not stand is like, why do we have Tori in this entire episode, but just no Amina? Like, I feel
Mm-hmm.
like that just I couldn't do that. That was too much for me to take. Like, I feel like the scenes with Olivia and Layla alone, besides like where I felt like the writers could have used the opportunity for maybe for Olivia to be like, as like a maturing person, I see now that, I should actually apologize for certain things and like show some kind of real growth in their friendship. It just seemed like they kept showing her like kind of deflecting or defending her past actions, which I just really didn't like. Especially because I feel like it could have driven a better message about friendship. Because if you want to talk about friendship, and you want to talk about forgiveness and friendship and stuff, like I feel like that really involves a lot of actually taking accountability for
Mm-hmm.
your actions and your part and stuff. So I think they really missed the mark with that. And they totally missed me with all this Tory content because I didn't ask for this. Like, I was like, why are we seeing this? And then, like, that scene at the end with Khalil, I was like, yo, what? Since when are we friends? Like, this is actually crazy. So yeah, those are my initial thoughts.
Okay. Yeah. So Kobe in the chat there saying that you were talking about how people are picking sides with Layla and Liv. Um, if you want to spend time, I guess do you? I don't know. I don't. I have abandoned that whole ideology when I realized that Layla is the sacrificial lamb for any baker. Any baker that she's attached to, her storyline is going to suffer at the hands of. So for me, that isn't actually a conversation. But because we do have the flashbacks, is that something that y'all want to discuss? Who hurt who more? Who was more wrong?
Meh, meh.
Man,
Do we
man,
have time?
man.
Like this
Oh
is
my
this
God.
is like
I
Uh
mean, you
oh.
brought it up, and I literally didn't know, but I'm seeing people in the chat like, oh, he's saying this is what people are saying. I'm like, I didn't know that was the most discourse that came out because I don't pay attention to what anybody has to say about All American outside of my own platform and when I talk to y'all. Like, I don't see nothing
It
about All
yeah,
American on any of
it's
my
it,
nothing.
that's
it's
true.
it's a bloodbath. Hey everybody. Hey Erica. It's
Hey
a
Hey,
Lawrence,
bloodbath.
what's
Lawrence.
up?
I was gonna say this briefly, and I didn't mean to interrupt you, Erica, but I just want to say
Hmm.
it's a bloodbath right now on Twitter. The girls are
Really?
fighting. They trying, yes. If you look at the hashtag, they're trying to figure out, did Layla hurt her most? Uh what's the name? Hit hurt her.
Olivia.
Olivia, couldn't think. Olivia, who hurt each other most is actually a thing that's going on right now. They are going at it big
I am
time.
blissfully unaware. I love that for me. Kofi,
Yes.
literally, when you were talking, I was just like, what? Who says
Yeah, that was a thing because
Right.
because I couldn't catch the episode live, but I watched on the CW app, but I was following on Twitter. So when I can't catch it live, I
Mm-hmm.
just catch up on social media on X, and people were quote tweeting and getting annoyed. You had the Olivia people getting annoyed. You got the Layla people getting annoyed, and then somehow Simone got brought into it too. So it was like it
they
was
didn't
like
spare?
it was a
Honestly, they didn't spare either girl, if you ask me, when it comes to the writers, because the revisionist history was on
No.
both of their sides. The Layla, this is when I knew, because he told you you were the strongest person he ever knew, and he was operating at that time healthily in a whole other marriage. please, like the two of them going back down memory lane and like how they're claiming to have recalled all of these things happening and them working out in the betterment of like everybody's good and it was perfectly fine. I'm just like, y'all are gaslighting the audience. That's exactly what the hell y'all are doing because this is some bullshit.
It was
Yeah.
certainly a commercial for why you should not do drugs and why you should not drink prematurely because clearly their developmental frontal lobes are all out of whack. Also, I feel like we just have bigger foreheads to fry, so I
Hello.
don't know.
But
Yeah.
if we gonna throw our names into the hat and be a part of the damn discourse, it also is very clear to me that Liv hurt pretty much everybody more than anybody has hurt her, other than her parents.
That's true.
The
That's
people
true.
who hurt Olivia the
fair.
most were
That's
her
fair.
goddamn parents. Her friends did any and everything they possibly could at every turn.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
So I don't even
I
understand
agree.
how
I'm
that's a
not-
debate. Honestly.
Yeah.
Olivia's talking
Liv
about,
said-
yeah, because she dated Spencer and she knew I liked him. Okay, but she also liked him too, and she met him first, girl.
Man, she had a whole boyfriend, man. Come on, don't do that, man. She had a whole boyfriend.
Exactly. I wasn't gonna say it,
She had a
bro,
whole
but I
boyfriend, man. We're not gonna do that, man.
I
Come
wasn't
on,
gonna
bro.
say it. You
Forgive
said
her.
it, bro.
Okay, since y'all want to do
She had
this,
a whole-
Antonio,
she had a
I
whole
need
boyfriend.
you
Only
here.
playing football team in
Antonio, I
Pittsburgh,
need
man.
you here because I need you to rally your damn troops up. But since they want to do it, and since y'all's captain ain't here,
Uh-oh.
Lord
Wait, hold on,
forbid,
Uh,
Lord forbid a bomb
Yeah.
black woman don't recognize another bomb black man when she see him. Lord forbid she
I'm
not
trapped in
saying-
in a going nowhere relationship and she see a rip across her path and she like, oh, Lord forbid.
all right, I'm not blaming her. Then break up with Asher. Don't cheat on him.
Don't lead it on, man.
That was not.
Yeah, that's it.
That was not even
You
the.
wanna-
Y'all, okay, so this
Stuff
is
like
this
that
is where
will
y'all
happen, you
lose
know?
me. This is where y'all lose me. My point was Olivia was full of talking about she knew I liked him, but y'all both liked him at the same time, and y'all turned that into, but she shouldn't have cheated on Asher. That was not my point. Kofi, you the only
No,
one here
I
who
was
gives
ta-
a damn about Asher.
Saying, I'm just making it
No,
true.
no, I'm talking about Layla. I'm not talking about Olivia. I'm talking about Layla. I
But what does
acknowledge that
her
both of
cheating
them
on
liked it.
Layla have to do with she should have stayed away from him because Olivia liked him first?
So we make it.
I mean,
Uh-oh.
she's in a
Those
whole.
two things have
she-
nothing
she
to
in a
do with
whole
one another. Y'all
relationship.
just be
Aight.
saying that's what that is.
Look,
Uh-oh.
bro, she is in
I'ma
a
stand with
whole
Olivia to the rock-
relationship,
to the
bro.
crease for, man. But
Two things can be true.
you go,
She
bro.
liked this man at the same time
you-
that Olivia liked him, and she was in a relationship. That doesn't negate the fact that she liked Spencer the moment she saw him, which again don't negate my point.
I wasn't trying to negate your point. So, all right, who else want to go? I ain't got nothing. I mean,
Listen,
I'm gonna keep quiet for right now.
They
Go
can't
ahead,
possibly be having this debate and y'all folding like this and going off into random
I'm not-
area points.
I'm not
I'm just
gonna
saying.
fold. I just want to give everybody the floor. So let's go. Let's do it.
yeah.
I got it. How about this? How about this, Kofi? I'll make sure everybody got the floor because I am moderating this. You don't have to. You don't have
Yes,
to
ma'am.
mitigate or run traffic control. I got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, ma'am.
Appreciate that.
Cool. All right. Cool.
Going back to my point, Olivia had us messed up from the beginning of the flashback series when she said, "Yeah, because she knew I liked him,
Mm.
and you knew she liked him too." And what, Olivia?
And telling this to Tori does absolutely nothing because all that's going to do is fuel a fire we already just need not to exist. Because now it's the war between her, Amina, and who should have been KJ's first, et cetera, et cetera. And that's where I saw this going. And I was like, please do better for the series. If we ain't got but what, 4 more episodes, can we do something better, please, Lord?
No, we have 5.
The triangle going like they had Spencer, Olivia, and Layla. Now it's KJ, Amina, and Tori.
It
And I just
didn't
feel
work
like,
with
hey,
Spencer, Olivia, and Layla, and them trying to redo it is not gonna work in this way. It was working just fine how they had it until they decided to get a little overzealous with the extra Tori. They sprinkled Tori all over this episode like she was Parmesan. I mean, like she was parsley. I can't.
And somebody says earlier, I don't understand why Tori was there. Both of the men are in love with Amina. Why is Tori here? Why she
That
care?
is a point. We're gonna talk about why story here. But
No,
Naya, where the hell are you at? Because Naya made a very good point in the chat, y'all. Naya says Asher also slept with her bestie first, mind you. So y'all are breaking y'all's damn neck to tell me that she shouldn't have cheated on Asher. Meanwhile, Asher cheated on her ass first with the same girl that said
Yeah,
I
no,
saw Spencer first.
that's
Uh-oh.
Mister,
fair. I mean,
Mister,
that's
I'm
that.
just making a
Yeah, you
point.
tell
I'm
the
just
story
saying.
developed along the season, man. That wasn't brought to us originally when the season started. That
Yes, it
that developed.
Yeah,
was. In
That
episode
developed
we
two,
later.
Lou, we got a flash. We got them meeting up in the car. Like, don't tell Layla, and we need to just act like it never even happened.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying, like,
Exactly. Thank you,
if
Naya.
not
I appreciate it because I
I mean,
forgot about that. They thought they
Layla
had
needs to
me.
find out. But
Hmm?
yeah,
Naya said, let's remember our roots.
Naya said,
we're not gonna
"Remember
we're
your
not
roots."
Yes, remember them roots.
my
Everybody be
my
forgetting what actually happened.
that part. My initial point is like I don't understand how they're debating who was more wrong, Olivia or Layla. When Olivia, the points that they specifically put in the episode. Oh, Layla should not have dated Spencer because she knew I liked him first, but you were already hunching on her man, and you knew that y'all liked him at the same time.
Well, I mean, for the point of Layla and
Hey, Toy,
Olivia,
welcome in.
Layla
Sorry,
had
do an intro.
that's okay.
It got me hot.
Layla had talked to Olivia and told her, "Hey, listen, I like Spencer. I know you like him too, but she was like, go ahead and do, but he likes you more and all this other stuff." So she already had the conversation with her, so I don't see the problem.
You don't see the problem where?
that's just this storyline talking, man. Of course, you're gonna say that,
Listen,
you know.
Layla,
I think I have a little disconnect, and I only say this. I feel like it's both levels because even with Layla knowing that with Olivia, maybe in even her liking it, I would wish she would never try to push them
Mm.
together, because that's why people feel the need to argue it because
Mm-hmm.
hey, Layla is aware and like maybe in that consensus, that's why it's a little bit of conflict because it's like you were always pushing it as well. So that's why
Yeah.
Olivia probably felt the need to say like, "Hey, you knew I liked him." Like, I don't
Yeah.
know.
No, that's a valid point.
yeah.
That's a valid point. And
I,
in that moment, they were already disconnected as best friends. So they're not this best friendship that they've been saying has been just able to persevere. I think that there was some clear signs on Layla that she was also pushing to make it happen because she was trying to tell herself to do what was right and to like stay with Asher. And if Olivia got with Spencer, it would have been easier for her to just stay with Asher versus her being left to her own devices and like, I just gotta stop liking this boy. But again, to the point of like they weren't actually tapped in as friends at that time to be able to pick up on the nuance of some of their interactions. And in the point of Layla was pushing it, people can definitely hold her accountable to that. She was also refusing it.
That's true. That's a
Mm,
fair point. Yeah.
fair point. Can I just say that I feel like this is very irrelevant though, because I feel like one, yes, they both have done stuff. I feel like it's very obvious that Olivia has done far worse. But I feel like the main issue is you can do bad and want to be friends still, but it's the accountability part
Yeah.
that has to come into play. And I feel like the main issue here is that we've seen multiple scenes of Layla take accountability or apologize. Even in situations I felt like I don't think that's something Layla needs to apologize for. Like that wedding episode where Layla was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry that I got in the way and it slowed down you and Spencer getting together." That's like so stupid because that
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense. If y'all were meant to get together, you get together eventually. No one person could derail how something goes. So I felt like that was absolutely insane to put in the show and specifically that episode as well. And I feel like Leila has always apologized to basically everyone. She has always been
Mm-hmm.
like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Like she even apologized to Coop, and I'm like, Coop did not deserve an apology. I'm just saying. But like when it comes to Olivia, I feel like we never see her really apologize to anyone or really take accountability for her actions. And I feel like this episode, that's the one thing that irks me
Yeah.
is that I felt like every single time they brought it up, it was an opportunity for her to actually show some maturity and be like, you know what? Yes, I was wrong. I was completely wrong about that and stuff. But you like she was still going and beating around the bush and making excuses. Like, what's the point of doing that when you are married now? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you're both married to who you want to be married to. Like, why can't you just say, yeah, you know what? I was totally wrong. Because I saw the error in my ways. We both did. We both apologized. That's why we could still be friends now. I feel like that would have been a better message than
For
her like just
sure.
going around and like denying or like trying to make up reasons for why she did certain things. You know?
I
Yeah.
agree.
That's fair.
This was a perfect
Definitely.
episode for that, and they took the opportunities for Liv to color things differently or even communicate to us that she would have done things differently, and it just gave no, I would do everything the exact same way. And I'm just like, well, girl, it's F you then and it's F you now. Just give Spencer his kids and get out my face, please.
I mean, at one point she did say, I really should have got on Spencer about that when they mentioned the Vegas thing. I should have got at him harder. I was like, hey, yeah, you really should have got at him harder.
She
Yeah.
should have, but then
Yeah.
also, girl, the problem with you is not you holding other people accountable. The problem with you is you holding yourself accountable. So even when she said that, it didn't land as hard as it should have for me, because it's like, girl, miss me if you can't hold yourself accountable.
Yeah, I agree 100%. She definitely should have apologized about Vegas and actually like, you know what, I was wrong for that. She could have said that right then and there. Like, you know what, I'm older now. I definitely see the error in my ways. I apologize, girl. That was wrong. But she didn't do that. She was just like,
No, she
well,
did the
you know,
exact opposite. Well, technically, it wasn't
yeah.
cheating. I should technically put my foot in your pregnant ass. That's what I should technically do.
You
Man,
know,
come on.
I'm gonna just give it to God because I'm not gonna take the bait. So it's okay.
What's the bait? The truth?
No, bro, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna say what
I
Layla
feel like
said,
I know
argue
exactly what you're
technicalities,
saying.
but it's okay. I'm not doing it. I'm not choosing
Please
violence today.
do. Bring your receipts
No,
out. Bring
Nah,
your
choose it,
baddest
man.
child.
This Olivia scandal is crazy,
I'm
man.
not.
Choose it, man.
Bring
Uh-oh,
your
Kofi,
Stand
what
baddest
you
on
about to walk
child.
stand
into,
on
You're
Kofi?
business,
mad that I
man.
said exactly what
Stand on
she
business,
said?
bro.
Where is the
What
Layla did
happened?
a technicality? Where is it that Layla did not take accountability? Where is it at?
No, I'm not talking about the accountability.
I
I'm
don't
saying
think it's time about that.
that I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about that they weren't. She didn't
They
cheat
weren't
on.
together.
They weren't
We get
together.
it. They weren't together.
I know it.
They
Okay.
weren't.
I mean,
They
Layla still got
weren't
hers at
like.
the end of she
Okay.
still got hers.
I mean, the where
So what
she
was wrong
aired
with
is
what I
once.
said?
There was nothing wrong with what you said. Yeah, you said something about Olivia cheating, but she didn't cheat on the
No, I said that
like.
Olivia said that technically Vegas was not her cheating.
It wasn't.
And I
It
said I
wasn't.
should technically put my foot in her pregnant ass, and now Kofi's uncomfortable.
I would have just took. I would have just
Because
took it.
I
Both of
felt
them
like
is
you were
technicals.
I felt like you were implying that she did cheat. That's why I was like,
No, she didn't
maybe I don't.
cheat, but she
Okay,
did hurt her damn
okay,
best friend by allowing her to get in a relationship with a boy who would just profess his love. So I literally said, technically, you're right. Which is technically I should
okay.
put my foot in
All
your
right,
ass,
cool,
but I also
cool.
can't
All
because
right,
you're pregnant.
all right, all right. There, that's it. Then we got no issue because I thought that was you were taking
We
it
didn't have
somewhere
the
else,
issue.
but
You
we
had
got.
the issue. I said exactly what the
All
hell
right,
I meant.
okay, all right, cool. Then we got none. I got
I
nothing
mean, you
else.
might
So
not
that's good.
have the benefit of wanting to whip a pregnant person's ass, but she's not the first. Won't be the
I'm
last.
not. She
Ciao.
right
Ciao.
now she on the floor like about to give pre-birth when these
Well, this is
babies
before
ain't
that,
supposed
Kofi.
to
This
be.
is in the conversation when they're going down
Yeah.
memory lane, getting on my damn nerves about it.
Okay.
Technically,
Alright. Cool.
we're talking about she need to take
Yeah.
accountability, and she over here talking about some damn technicalities.
Yeah. That's true.
Technicality
Yeah.
when you're putting an apology, there's no technicality.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
She could
before
have
you
handled
get
that whole
your
thing
britches
better.
in a damn bunch,
Yeah.
listen.
Yeah. Alright. It's cool. Alright. I'm my bad. You know. look, I've let it go, bro. Like this era of All American, I'm not trying to go back down this line because
Clearly
it
you
was a
are. You
peak
over there
era, but
surfing Twitter, getting your panties in a
no,
bunch and then
no,
coming over here.
no, no, it was. But look, I look back at that era as peak, but very, very toxic
Peak.
and like, yeah, it was peak. I'm
Oh
sorry,
yeah,
that
for
was like
sure,
when we
for
hit
sure.
yeah, we hit the crescendo, but it brought some unintended consequences that you know did some things that we weren't happy about. But yeah, it's all good.
Nakia says when Olivia brought up the Wonder Woman pin and said Layla said she would be a better friend, and she was. That was the perfect moment for Olivia to say that she could have been better, but never did.
Yeah,
Points
that's fair.
were made.
Yeah.
That's against the Baker way. They don't know how to like be decent humans when it comes to putting themselves second to someone else. They almost you have to like twist their arms and force it on them.
Mm-hmm.
And even then they're going to have like something to say cuz thinking about like I know we're not there yet, but like Jordan and this job and the fact that your cousin is in a hotel and you about to take his job. Like there's so many levels to seeing them over and over and over again show you who they are that the fact that we want them to be better and they're not is like we don't need to have a part in the revisionist history with them.
Yeah.
It's just like we know that's the Baker way. They are allergic to accountability. It causes severe internal reactions for them. And it's only when people like call things out that might make them look bad that collectively they give like a half an ounce of we'll do enough to say like we aren't bad humans, but we still are trash friends. So that's how I feel about it.
And it sucks because in this episode, this is quite literally the lowest stakes possible that she could walk herself into accountability and still come out very clean. Like you could cop to some things and it's just like, well, it's all in the wash now. And like she said to Layla at the end, well, it's a little bit too late for you to walk away from the friendship now. You're right, cool. But even in giving this opportunity to be able to say whatever, take accountability for whatever, and no repercussions coming, you still don't. Yeah, it tells me that you still ain't. But I already knew that.
Sound like Billy Baker to me, doesn't it?
Hey man, chill, my man Billy, man.
I'm sorry, Lou, but it's up and it's stuck for all of these bakers. And Kofi, go ahead and prepare yourself now because I did record a breakdown before I got on this live stream, and I let every last one of them bakers have it. Because in what world is now bakers synonymous with Heisman? What world, like, what other legacy as well-known football family is there? Because we're speaking about the Bakers as if these are walking icons, living legends, if you will. No damn Jaden Smith. And I said, when? The Jordan Baker? The Billy Baker?
Wait, they mentioned Heisman. Who mentioned Heisman?
I said Heisman because that's the only other name I know. But they talking about the Bakers as if it's like a trophy. Like, the Bakers are not nothing.
I see what you're
What
saying.
is happening? The damn high school is talking about it. Yeah. Cliff talking about it. Everybody's like, the Bakers legacy, the Bakers. And I'm like,
Spencer James.
Child.
That's
the hero's coming back though, man. He's coming back home, man.
He's a Baker
Billy
too
did
now.
win state titles there, but Billy did win like he did win chips for the Beverly Eagles, didn't he? Like I can understand why. Yeah, Billy. Two.
That Baker last name is Legacy. There's legacy over there.
Yeah.
Whether we like it or
do
not.
Do you know how many championships I won for my high school? And ain't nobody running around talking about my last name, and in multiple sports.
Two was fine.
And whether we like it or not, Jordan got 2 high school chips. So like now Spencer
and no
plays
college
a huge
ones.
Well, okay, but Spencer played a part in the first chip, but yeah.
Literally got.
I'm gonna say how the story goes, man. Spencer should have had 2 in a row, but
he got the name since he was in high school, leading into professional football, then coming back and doing the coaching, and both of them winning titles. So that's why it's more of a household name.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
y'all. It's a
Makes
difference
sense.
between being a household name, which I get. Billy went to the NFL, so I get that. But they talk about him as if he's a thing of legends, and now Jordan is now inheriting said heir, and Jordan
But
is just Jordan, Dad Bod Baker. Like, what are
Jordan,
we talking about?
Jordan,
Yes,
Jordan is he's still
yes.
corny Jordan, man. He ain't changed at all.
But
He's
his
still,
No, but
legacy,
like,
still
it's just
corny.
like it's the legacy of it all. So it's just like, okay, your dad was up here, so they're gonna always just have that assumption that the child coming afterwards would be the same.
The dad that
right.
y'all
and
ran out of here back to his roots. That dad, the
That
dad
yeah,
that y'all
yeah,
didn't want.
well, yeah,
yeah,
that
yeah.
dad, yeah,
Y'all
Yeah.
know
yeah,
damn well it don't make
obviously.
no sense. Y'all know damn well it don't make
But
no
I
sense.
still,
But
Thing is,
I still don't think he's gonna take this job, bro. I'm on the. I don't think he's gonna be the Beverly head coach.
well, the
I think
damage
he's
has
gonna.
already been done, Kofi. So at this point, it don't matter if he takes a job or not. He didn't already ruined everybody's life.
It's
in
my man
mind.
Cash. That's my man Cat hanging there with Cassius, man. I like Cassius, man. I
I was
like
about to say
Cassius.
something so
Uh-uh.
smart,
I
Lou, but I'm gonna
Cassius
let you
will
have
not
it.
know
You,
peace.
you might have to
Huh?
Cassius.
Cassius will
Minus,
not know
minus the
peace
whole
from
Cliff
me
thing, man.
until that
Minus the whole
baby is.
Cliff dynamic. I like Cassius though, man. Minus the whole
Cassius
Cliff.
ain't have that hotel yet, though. What's happening?
No, until they get out
Hey,
of that Holiday Inn, he will not know
Cassius
peace
a
from
good
me. I'm
boy.
sorry.
Cassius is a good boy. I'm
You know,
simply
a lot of money in California.
I'm
So
gonna
I
let my
get it.
thoughts on
Jordan
Cassius
still
live in my
gangster, man.
breakdown.
Jordan got him all
Y'all
over the
got it.
place, man. So,
Y'all got this whole Cassius thing. I
Gas is
gave
five
Cassius a few
twenty nine.
words.
I get it, Cassius. Get out that hotel when you can, sir. I get it.
That's fine.
uh,
Yeah, that's cool.
that man don't have no house. He ain't got no.
You got nothing.
But Kofi, you have to take some time and like actually register that had Jordan made the decision 3 days ago, maybe he made the wrong decision, maybe he makes the right decision, but with every day that passes, it gets worse in reference to the wreckage that's happening in light of it.
No, I will concede. Yes, him dragging his feet is just you're playing with people's lives, and that ain't cool. And like, I feel you on that. Like, that's a fair point. I'm conceding that point. Like, you should have this. This not just about you, bro. This about your adopted son, your cousin, and then his cousin's son, like KJ. So like, yeah, you doing this was it's not a good look. I'm conceding that. I'm not. You're not gonna get any pushback from me, E, on that. Real talk. So, yeah.
And does Cliff have a damn job, y'all?
I don't think so.
Apparently, he's a booster that
No.
that's like
That's the only
he
job he
just
got is a booster.
You got to
a
be
booster,
annoying.
and he got an axe to grind with Billy, bro, since season 2, bro. No,
Mm.
this is also in proxy to Spencer because Spencer also
Yeah,
didn't mess with him
that
too,
his
and
daughter.
it's just the resource,
yeah,
man. It must be
Well,
him.
not
yeah,
dated.
man.
Did he date her, or she was like his?
They didn't date.
Yeah, that was his daughter.
Okay, they didn't date.
So he
His
just did some
daughter.
forcing
Oh,
him. That was about it.
what was her name? I forgot her name.
Kofi, we don't
Rochelle.
need to.
That was her name. Rochelle. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, Rochelle. Yeah.
she was like the social media person, right? No, that's not her.
Yeah.
So Cliff said basically it's beef forever.
Yeah.
Definitely be forever. Like definitely.
Which is
Yeah.
gonna bring me
Like,
to
kick him
your
out of
boy
something.
Lou KJ, because in what world?
Oh,
In what
man.
world
This is the
does
dumb
the
thing coming
man
up.
who have beef with all bakers siding with you, auxiliary bakers, make sense to you? The enemy of your enemy is not always your damn friend. And KJ is so gullible. My God. And I know why he's so damn gullible, because he ain't got no damn daddy. He the damn daddy and child.
Yes.
My
He trying to
God.
be Captain Save him, man. He trying to be Captain Save him. I mean, trying.
Yeah,
But you gonna go and
this
do
is his
exactly what
character
you was just
flaw.
yelling at your
So
father to
dumb.
do. Hold on, y'all. You gonna go and yell at him about going and do exactly what the hell you were yelling at your damn daddy about doing just last week. Make it make sense,
Yeah.
KJ, because it don't.
This has got to be. This is a character flaw. For all the great traits he has, he's just so oblivious and clueless and doesn't think before
Yes.
he acts.
Just
I
like his
mean,
daddy.
we
You got a
we
kid
love
coming
him,
in
but
there.
I mean, we try to root for him because he seems out of the young men to be the most like he has sense, but he just be doing dumb-ish, bro. Like for real.
This
But we still
episode,
love
his
him though.
naivete is really starting to bother me. Before it's endearing, it's like, oh KJ. Now I'm starting to say, you getting on my nerves. Now go sit down, go take a nap or something.
Y'all on his plate,
Yeah.
man. Y'all on his plate,
It's
man. Give him
always
some
the
grace. Give my man
loss,
some grace, man.
but it's
Lou,
always
you
the
haven't been
loss
here for
in
weeks.
head.
I've
Like
been giving KJ nothing but grace. The buck is about to
Okay.
stop
Okay.
here.
You should
Yeah.
have.
it's always that dazed in space look on his
Oh
face too, where he's just like,
Oh, come on.
"What is happening?"
Let me talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have to,
He
because
gonna
it's
tell you.
enough. Enough is enough, KJ. Enough is enough. Your
Y'all lift
naivete
up.
can only
Y'all
get
lift
you
up.
so far.
Y'all lift up KJ in y'all prayers, man. Keep him lifted, man.
He gonna be all
Yeah.
right, man.
I'm not
Yo,
too sure
Lou.
about that.
Although
Sir.
I
And the
didn't, I
funny,
didn't, I didn't give like E is saying that she found the naivete cute. I didn't find it cute when it came to the whole Amina thing. I thought this was just dumb stuff. Like when he was like, oh, I just wanted to help a friend and all that mess with you had a whole girlfriend up in here, but like the
That's because
naivete
you felt
thing
like he was
is
performing a naivete. I said it was cute because it felt genuine. And it's like, okay, I can't get mad at that because this is genuinely you. You don't find
yeah.
it cute because you
Yeah.
feel like he's faking.
Why? No, not so much with faking is like, how do you not see like, you know, the danger here? You know what I mean? I didn't think it was fake. I thought that was like, just like, yeah, this is good enough, but like, there's like some danger here. Feel me? You know, like you can't be doing all that. Like you can't.
Yeah, for sure with Cliff. But you were talking about back with
the,
Amina.
Oh
the
yeah,
moment
that too.
You
when
thought he was faking with
when they
Amina.
were running,
Oh, I didn't think it was faking with Amin. I thought it was being genuine, but I didn't like it because he was in a whole relationship. That's it. That's all. That's been my contention with the whole thing. Like, for as much as I didn't like he had at the time he was with Tori and he was doing all this. Like that was like, this is just not good, bro. Like,
No, but
what is with this? All of a sudden,
y'all.
I'm
Brittany,
Sorry.
then Kenny.
I was just gonna say, with this all of a sudden seeming like he cares so much about Tori is also throwing me. Like when they were running in the woods and he was like, dude, talk to me about my girl. Wait. KJ, friend. Friend KJ. I really need
he feels bad.
Kofi,
pick a
Kenny's next.
struggle.
Go ahead, Kenny.
No, I was gonna say, Kofi, you guys were literally fighting us and saying, "Oh no, KJ wasn't being gullible. He knew exactly what he was doing."
Literally.
When
Yeah.
he came and was like, "Yeah, no, that's fine. It's just a dance." You're literally fighting us, and now you're saying that
No.
the only problem he had was that he had a girlfriend at the time, and that you were okay with him being clueless. I just wanted to
No.
say that you kind of switch what you said a little bit.
No.
Clock
I mean,
it. But real quick, before you
I
respond, Kofi, I'm gonna respond to Brittany. I don't know if he cares so much about Tori. I think that he cares about his reputation, and not in the same way of like, oh, he cares too much about perception. I think that KJ clings to the identity of the good guy, and this is the one thing right now that's making it so where people can be like, well, actually, you're not that good of a guy, and he's trying to reconcile that.
Yeah, I think.
Go ahead, Kofi. Go ahead, try to
I feel
defend
bad
yourself
for
as
him.
if you did not just do an about face and we caught you.
Wait, did I do an about face? Because I thought I was like I wasn't feeling him doing all that stuff with yeah I don't think I did an about face. I had maintained like, dude, you have a whole girlfriend out here. Why are you doing like
That's not the part that she was pointing
I
out,
had
which
the
is why I'm
position that I
saying you have
think
to
I
listen. She's saying at that
Yeah.
time, y'all was kicking our back end, which is what I'm referencing, Lou. If you go back to previous live streams, that the men folk was not having it when we were like, well, KJ he trying his best and he don't understand and da-da-da. They were like, no, he knows exactly what he's doing. He's playing a game. He thinks
Yeah.
he da-da-da-da. You were very much so a part of that, Kofi.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
So her
And
point is,
then
and today you're saying, well, no, I'm not saying that he was faking it, or no, it wasn't that he was making that up. I'm just saying he had a girlfriend. That part was the problem, because that's not what you said then. And she's right.
that's true.
So
Yeah.
do you think
I
And
think
you
the
don't have to
whole
get
going
your
against
britches
her?
in a bunch
I'm
when
just
you
curious.
found to be wrong. It's okay.
All right.
yeah,
Dang, bro.
Right?
All right.
So
it's
wait,
not
Kofi,
not a
you don't
Can
shot.
I
defend
I
say
what
was
KJ
like,
something?
did?
I was pointing it
Kofi,
out.
stand
What?
stand
Lou,
10
we
toes
are
down,
not
Kofi.
going back down that road, but the men folk was not happy about the women folk. Which live was it, y'all?
Yeah,
Lou, you gotta go listen
yeah,
to it.
that
I
was
think
our
it was
position.
At dinner.
We
I
At
think
weren't
it was
dinner.
feeling
number
it, bro.
six. I think it was
That's
number
when the
6, Lou. We had a
Yeah.
whole conversation about it.
Wow,
The
Oh
I gotta
yeah.
time was
oh man.
had.
So
That
I
was
go
the
got
dinner
it.
so
episode.
That was one for the
go
record books right
Yeah,
there.
that was the dinner
yeah,
episode.
so go watch the replay. Like
I
we
watched
went
it
at
tonight,
Antonio
man.
was up there and we was like, nah, we wasn't feeling it. Like,
Gotta run
Yeah,
it back.
yeah.
Gotta run it back,
you're
man.
fighting us down.
Antonio, okay, yeah. I'm definitely gonna.
Wait,
You
so
said episode.
to Brittany's point, I think it was episode 6. I'm not 100% sure though. I could double check
I
after
think
this.
I
I think it was
So
five
it was episode
because
6.
It was
Yes,
5.
it was.
I think it was five because wasn't 6 and 7 the
Oh,
ice?
Yes.
ice. Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
it
So
was
it was
5.
5. It was 5.
it was
This was,
5.
yeah, it's 5. It's 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But two, Brittany brought up, and I just said that I don't necessarily know if KJ wants Tori back, or like is so concerned about Tori, but he's more concerned about how he's being perceived. How do y'all feel about it? Do y'all think that KJ actually wants Tori back?
No.
No, no, I don't think he wants her. I
Nah.
think this episode made it clear to me that he doesn't really want her back. That he just wants to
If I
reconcile the fact that he's hurt. He
Yeah.
feels like he hurt her and he doesn't want to continue being the bad guy. He wants to rectify that, make peace with that. But I feel like, in my opinion, I don't want the men come fight with me, but I just feel like men, okay, they say what they mean, right? For the most part. Like, I feel like he would have said in that moment to Cleo, I really want to talk to Tori, like, I want to get back with her or whatever. But he just was like, I want to talk to her, I want to apologize, and, I want to be sorry. So I feel like that is where his thoughts begin and end. I don't think he really wants to get back with her because let's be real, okay? We'll get to the Tory part after, but both of them didn't really want to be together. Like Tori literally said that she didn't really like, they were just friends and she didn't really feel like it was serious or it was going anywhere. She literally said that to Leila and Olivia. So it's like, why are we getting into relationships where we feel like that are not going anywhere? That's the real question here. And so I feel like they both felt that way. And so I think he's seeing the error in his way there. And he's not going to try and get back with her, but he just wants to rectify this I'm the bad guy thing.
I can agree with that too, but especially thinking how how he saw her when he got to the Baker house, and he was like, "Tori, deer in headlights, I'm lost.
Deer
What's
in
happening here? What?"
headlights. I said blink. Blink, damn it.
But then when she was like, he's been texting me nonstop, and then this is when I have to remind myself, Tori is an unreliable narrator because we don't see no text messages, we don't know what's really happening. But she made it seem like
no.
he's been blowing my phone up, trying to talk to me. Yeah, because he wants to put a nail in this coffin, but it also is like when he was chasing behind Khalil in the woods. I was like, wait, you really are trying to like make something happen here, and I don't know what that something is. I guess it's where I was going with that. But the confusion, like he is so lost in his own life, and it's really baffling to watch.
I think he's also the type of person that struggles with people being mad at him. Go ahead, Tori.
Right, but do you also
Yes.
that it's because like he hasn't figured out that he actually really likes Amina in that aspect, so he's like fighting for Tori because he doesn't know how much he really likes Amina.
I think that those two things
Mm.
are very separate in his brain. I don't think that he relates being with Tori anywhere near his attraction or desire of Amina. I feel
Wasn't he
like Tori
90s
is a
R&B
much.
crying in the
I
I'm
feel
sorry.
I feel like Tori is a lot of. Okay, I might as well. She here. She's showing up. She's right. She did
Right.
this. She did that. So okay, cool. I don't think that he
And
like
she served
is
it
like
to him.
making the connection between his behavior of one shifting how he moves with the other.
Right.
Wasn't he like crying R&B tears in the shower last episode with Amina?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But that's him being there for her. He's always been there for Amina.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Right. I don't understand why Tori is such a focal in this
I think that's
episode.
where the
Like the
jealousy
writers really
plays
threw me.
in. I think that's where the jealousy plays
Yeah,
in, and I think for KJ,
Who's
KJ,
hold
I
on,
don't think
Tyler?
he's
Who's
a big
jealousy? You think that
uh,
you said that you think that's where the jealousy
Tori.
plays in? Okay.
Tori jealousy came in, and it just kind of came as a revelation, as her even saying, we even like live saying the friendship y'all had because you was the first person. And I think Tori looked at it like she probably wished KJ was that present as he was like with Amina. It's like you're jealous of that relationship dynamic. And I feel like for KJ to be him, I don't think he like being in situations of that sort. Even seeing some of the remarks that Tori would say about Amina, it's just like it puts him in like a situation
Yeah.
because it's just like you don't want to discipline one or the other. It's just like this is just me and Amina's thing. In his mind, that's how it looks at it. But for Tori, it's bigger than that. Oh yeah.
And
Yeah, he
and
has
that has
zero
been my
conflict skills.
zero. But that has also been my issue with Tori from the very beginning because this
Mhm.
boy has not shifted or changed. So you literally walked yourself into growing feelings, growing attachment, and he never gave you this stuff from the beginning. So why in the hell did you think that you were going to what? Get into a friendship with him, get into a relationship with him and then earn his consideration? Earn the grace that he gives to another woman? Like I just the plan just never seemed to make sense to me. So for us to arrive here and know he's not right for kissing another girl while y'all are in a relationship, he's 100% wrong for that. He should be able to make sense of his feelings and move with more care and consideration for everybody around. But you walked into a situation where he was pretending to be the girl, so it's pretending to be the boyfriend of a girl that he was into, and you know that he's into it. He likes her so much that he is going to help her on a goofy ass mission to get another man, and you think that that is the girl you need to go up against.
I think it's more competition. I don't think she really likes KJ. I think it's competition. Like I think
And
it's
like
more like
And if
because
that's the case, then girl, play the game. I would respect you more if you stop coming with all this whining
I
and
agree.
because if you doing it for
You
the
know,
love of the game, ho, every now
I
and
think
again
she's doing it for the
you
love of the
lose.
game. Because if you watch season
they
7,
always say
no, but when you
red
watch
flag
season
women.
7 and
Hold
you
on,
watch
Tyler.
how she
Toy then
is,
Tyler.
I'm sorry. If you watch season 7 and you watch her on that football field, she act like she won the game. Like her face was like, "It's me, girl. It's all me." Or even when she said to old girl, she was like, "Oh, that's Miranda's problem now," like and all that stuff. Girl, that's she in competition with herself pretty much because Amina already won that. So I don't know why she even was trying to play the game. But she basically was like, I'm gonna win this kind of thing. Because I don't think she really likes KJ. Because her actions doesn't show that. Her action shows that she is really in competition with Amina more than anything.
Tyler.
And to piggyback off of Toy, it's just like even just looking back at the episodes, it was evident because they did start off as friends. But the way Tori seen it is like this guy is going his way for this girl. Amina, like he going to the other school doing the whole little donation thing. He pretending to be like her boyfriend, like, and she even said like, okay, you gone too far now, like because it's just like, okay, I want to take him, and it's just like most some females, they want what they can't have, and for her, it's just like he's a trophy. I want to take him away from you, like he been running behind you like a little puppy dog. It's like my turn, like he come to me. So that's where it just all lies. And at the end of the day, I feel like she just was really upset because Amina ended up taking her man tag without knowing. But it's just it just naturally happened, and it was just like the domino effect of things. Even like when she came back and KJ was just like, "Come on, Amina, let's dump these trays." She was like, "I'll do it." Like it was just her rush to just take over, so she wouldn't have no interaction with him. Like, and I felt like KJ peeped it, and which is why it was certain things. It was just like, well, I can't tell her nothing that be going on with me and Amina. So it's
Child.
just like it was just too much competition. She seen it from the beginning. Like she
And
just
she
seen it from
signed
the
up
beginning.
for it.
It's just,
That's your damn
yeah.
problem. Money Green Tay, Antonio, welcome in, y'all.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
What's up?
Y'all want to jump into this conversation? Anything y'all want to add?
When I think about
Uh,
KJ, is like this. I think he was trying to balance a relationship and a friendship at the same time, and the friendship took in the friendship took. I can't explain it because I've been in a
He have them in the
situation
wrong
like that.
spots. That's actually, I think that you're
Right,
right. You
you're
on to something. He's
right,
trying to balance a friendship and a relationship, but he put the girls in the wrong spots.
right. And he put them both inside the a girlfriend's perspective instead of boundaries. He got him got the two mixed up.
Yeah.
That's the way I was watching it. I actually had to go back. I was like, yeah, trying to get my journalist.
You gotta get them receipts ready. I love it.
Right.
Antonio?
well, I kind of missed the whole discussion, so I don't really know what we're talking about. I was just
Oh no, this
trying
is
to
your
listen in.
moment when you come in. I try to give people space to get whatever off their chest at least before they jump into the fray. Because best believe you, I'm gonna hold you accountable for your folk in here. But before I do that,
Oh, which
That's
one?
funny. The boys, bro. The men
Look,
folk. We
look,
jumping. We wilding out here. So, well, me, I'm wilding out a little
I
bit.
guess
So,
No,
I guess I
we
can
was
say
wilding out. It was our fault. Take it like a man.
I guess I can
Take it
say
like
I
a
enjoyed
man.
the episode.
okay, yes, you put that in the group chat. So tell
Like
me, what did you enjoy about it?
I was as wrestling fans would say, sports entertained. Like the foolishness,
Ah,
I was here for all of it. I I I just enjoy. I just didn't have a problem with it. I liked watching it. It was funny to me.
okay, that makes
Not that it all made sense.
so
I just
much.
enjoyed.
No, you put it in that container makes sense. Like the moment you said wrestling, I said, "Oh, got it." Fair,
Yeah. It entertained me
fair. Fine. Do you think
because
that?
I felt like some of the episodes.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I feel like compared to like some of the episodes like I actually didn't like. There wasn't anything too crazy. So I was like, oh, well, I guess I actually like this thing.
And do you think that KJ wants Tori back?
Um, from what they showed in the show, I don't think so. I think he wants to be seen in a better light in her eyes again because he doesn't want to be seen as the bad guy, and he feels like he misstepped, and now he's trying to get back the he's trying to get back her perception of him, even though it's completely changed now.
Mm, okay. All we really talked about up until this point, Antonio, was Olivia, and then they brought the Twitter conversation in here about who was more wrong, Olivia and Layla. And then when I started to make valid points, Kofi got his britches in a bunch.
That did
Uh,
happen.
oh yeah,
Like,
well, I think we all know how I feel about Olivia and what they did with her character and the non-accountability or lack of accountability. And they tried to do the whole. You remember like how in the past we kept saying that, Layla and Olivia never had that put everything out on the table type of conversation that we never saw it happen. They
Mm-hmm.
tried to do something like that this episode, but I'm like, it's far too late for that. Like, you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, they've already had the Layla character compromised so much, and for their little PSA
Right.
moment, it really feels like y'all have figured out a way to string this together with shoestring and gum of like, yes, and we survived, and we're still gonna be friends forever. But most people wouldn't, and it wouldn't have been wrong to choose to walk away from y'all.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
I did think it was an interesting way to have the conversation with the parallels of the vortex that we have known versus the one that is trying to form. Um, so craft wise, I feel like they took a
Yeah.
really strong swing, and that was cool. It quite literally the most infuriating thing for me is will probably always be the presence of Olivia, and if Olivia is present and not taking accountability, it just becomes a wash for me. But everything else was pretty solid as episodes go.
Saying I think that's why I enjoyed it. I'm like, this is how you use flashbacks. Like, not that
Mm-hmm.
mess y'all was doing in that other episode. Like, this is the way you write the flashbacks. They have to have something to do with what's going on in the story right now. And I feel like for what they were trying to do, they succeeded in that regard.
Yeah, I agree. Daughter-in-law just said, "I think that Tori primarily wanted the devotion she sees KJ showed Amina, not because she's in love with KJ, but because she's insecure and needy.
Mm.
But the writers never let us explore why." I agree. I also naturally feel for her because I think most women want that. It's just about how you choose to go about it.
Right. Yep.
She decided to take KJ on as a project very early on, thinking she could build herself the perfect boyfriend. And I think that's where she started off wrong. And instead of just saying, you know what, I tried, I did this, let me go this other way, she's holding on because her ego won't let her make a different decision until it got too late. And now it's like now she's trying to stand and have this backbone, this I'm a bad B, I don't care, I'm over him. But obviously you're not. You're still showing up in places you know he's gonna be, and you can't build a man,
Yeah.
especially not in high school.
Hello. Like, my God, girl, I
Yeah.
didn't start doing it until I was in my 20s at least. This girl was doing it. I said, was this the case back then? I got calls from my homegirls like, were y'all doing this? Because I don't recall.
I don't remember me doing that. Like, jeez.
mm,
I'm not doing that, but I have friends, I have people that I know who have done the same thing. I don't understand what that is about. But I wanted to point out that she did say in the episode that, she didn't really think he was the one or anything. But, they were such good friends. And so, that's how they just, evolved from there. But I just think that's important to note. Why would you get into a relationship with someone that you can't even possibly slightly imagine as being someone that you might spend a future with? She kind of admitted that she felt like there was a timeline to that relationship, which I think shows where her mind was at getting into the relationship to begin with. And I think that's the point that Erica keeps making every single week on the live about how she went about it and with all the information that she had before getting into the relationship, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah, because most women have to discover these things, have to stumble upon these things. I would empathize if that was the case, but girl, you literally knew from the onset and you still chose to do it. Goodbye.
Crazy work.
Why are we whining? Why are we spending a whole episode about her whining? Why do we now have to take our asses back to Vegas because you won't stop whining?
I thought
Real.
that was also very. I was like, oh, so we all do remember Jordan got married. since they wanted to kind of like write off that Jordan.
Shout out to
That
Simone. Shout out
for
to
sure,
Simone.
Simone never happened, huh? Simone
Simone.
I was like, they said her name. They can do that.
Simone.
They allowed to do that.
never.
They allowed to say her
Oh
name like that.
boy.
Child.
Yeah,
Oh my
man.
God.
And
That
Layla,
was
I
the
Simone.
miss
man
that
that you
era.
love that Jordan was becoming, he was becoming because of who? Oh, all right.
Yeah, Simone.
All right.
Yeah, and then that same
Simone
woman,
planted.
Jamon.
so Simone went in the scene, and that same woman went off to college and started emotionally
Kofi,
cheating
nobody
with a
asked you.
with a
Nobody asked you that.
I'm sorry.
Antonio, ring
Oh,
him in, because who asked him that?
How we was
I
all
didn't
American
ask him to do that.
homecoming. How we was all American homecoming.
No, I am done.
Damn, Simone can't get one flower. Here come Kofi, ready to stomp in his Timbs.
You guys opened the door, bro.
The
I
hell
was
we did.
Yeah. I mean,
I
I
am surprised
wanted
that
to
they brought
choose
her up, though.
violence, though. But it's okay.
All right, so
They
don't
said
I was
they
don't
said
be
they
don't
said
be
that was
damn E. Okay, E. When I get the choosing violence later, don't you be saying no damn E's. I don't want to hear no more damn E's from Kofi the rest of the live.
I feel you on that. That's cool. It's fair game. What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Fair.
ooh.
Ooh.
Y'all remember he said
Antonio,
this? Okay.
Yeah.
Antonio, they said that's that one good homecoming nugget we're gonna give y'all. So since I know a lot of y'all miss All American Homecoming, we'll mention Simone's name.
Yeah, that's why I was like, they said that her name. Are they allowed? Like, I didn't know that was the thing.
Yeah.
They're like,
Erica, I wrote
look,
it down in a minute.
Never
thank
say her
you.
name.
I appreciate it.
I
They
miss
said,
Right,
look,
don't they
that
use like
era.
homecoming
boy
did
band?
happen. Y'all did not imagine that. Here you go.
Yeah. I miss that era of TV. I miss watching season 4 of All American and then watching 1 of All American Homecoming right after. Them Monday nights was lit though. For
Yeah,
real.
Monday night
Yes,
was a good
sir.
time, man.
Yes,
Those were good
sir.
times. Yes,
They
it was.
were. They were.
Now you can't
Yeah.
even watch
What,
it at
8,
all.
9 o'clock? 8, 9 o'clock? Yeah.
8, 9 o'clock. Homecoming? Yeah.
Right during football
Okay.
season.
Put it on Netflix.
Whose boy is this? Because I can't even say he's my boy again yet. Khalil in this episode.
What
Hey,
happened
he
with
stepped
Khalil?
up.
I mean, what do you want us to say about our
What
Khalil?
happened with the
Like,
homie?
How we feeling
what
about
happened with the
him?
whole?
He stepped up in this episode. Like how he handled finding a place for KJ to work out. How he took control when Olivia was in distress. My boy was making good moves.
Yeah. Real
Okay.
talk.
You
Yeah.
talking about the good things? Cause I don't remember the good thing. All I see is my man's holding her hand like,
Oh,
like I'm
bro,
supposed to do
bro, nigga, bro. Yo,
KJ
it's
said,
coming.
I said, well, okay, we're gonna sandwich method this apparently, Antonio, because you conveniently left out the friendship debrief at the top of the episode that even has her in the baker's house, and then the touching of the hand on the knee at the end of the episode.
Yo,
Okay, well, as much
hashtag Corey.
as
Hashtag Corey. In-game coming. In-game is coming. My bad.
it's about to happen, bro.
as,
And you entirely too
as
damn
much
excited
as we
about
hate
it.
to admit,
I'm just laughing at the
as much as we
absurdity
hate
of
to
it
admit
all.
it,
Yeah, I'm not excited about
they
Khalil.
are
They planting them seeds, man.
Are
Yeah.
planning
They
them?
are.
in the narrative.
They're planting them
They
seeds,
are
bro.
friends, even though we
You
didn't see that.
definitely planting.
Are they friends or are they co-workers, Antonio?
The writers say they're friends. They've been friends.
The writers
last
lie.
6 months.
I'm asking
It's
you,
what
another
they say.
sensible young man. They both volunteered the nonprofit that is Keep KJ Away from Amina at all costs. He is her co-worker. He don't care about that
I can
girl.
only go off what they tell me. But then they tell me
I
that
don't know.
them and Miranda and KJ are the fearsome foursome. So I don't know what you want me to tell you. That's what they say.
Or
Yeah.
friends
On the
with
play.
benefit.
Antonio.
Yeah.
And
Mm-mm.
you know they
Apparently,
lie.
they've been talking for the 6 months that he could have taken his butt to try and reach out to Amina. He been talking
They
to
haven't been
Tori for 6
talking. He
months.
been smashing other girls and then kind of smashing Miranda, and Miranda been dragging his ass along to go on double dates with Forehead and Too Nice.
Yeah.
And he been happy about it.
Come on, man.
He was happy about it till Amina showed up.
It didn't seem like he was happy about it because he was still sliding other girls that he didn't know their names. So he wasn't that damn happy. Wasn't that damn content.
He made it exclusive.
After Amina came back.
Sound like Jordan from
I can admit, Erica, they are coworkers. So the writers definitely try to, force and make it. Oh, here's my friend the entire time, and
Every single time that she has barged into that damn house, she has disregarded him as a person and gets to talking. When the last time that Khalil called her because they needed to debrief and he had to tell her, she walked in and said, "What is it that you want?" But y'all are friends? Y'all are co-workers,
her over during the dinner.
Yeah, definitely co-workers.
As co-workers, I just caught our bosses. Our mission is to keep our bosses away from each other. And looky here, they lying. I need your help.
You invite your co-workers over to your house for dinner.
Yeah.
I don't align myself with losers close enough to go on doofy ass loser missions like this.
Well, he did. Well, two peas in the pod. They friends. They fought together.
Yeah, they friends. They apparently
apparently.
Yeah, and if they are friends, if Khalil considers him her friend, and he dumb for doing it because she has never been friendly to you. She's looked at you like a worker at best.
Well,
that's his fault.
KJ's going away, man. That might be her saving grace is Khalil. So.
I can see this going a different way. Tori is about to use Khalil as bait for KJ. I can see it.
And if he lets that happen, he just as dumb as this season is starting to prove he is.
KJ gonna pull away if she does that, though, man. If Tori does that to KJ, it's only gonna make him go chase Mina even more. But hey, good luck to her. I guess.
You mean Khalil if she does that to Khalil?
No, I'm saying if Tori does that to Khalil, that's gonna just make KJ go closer to Amina. But I'm sure that's not what she wants. But she better be careful making that decision.
This is when I need Khalil to remember he's from Crenshaw and act accordingly, because this version of Khalil I'm not here for. I'm like, sir. I need to put one more in there just because it's like it's not making sense. They've lost the plot and the character narratives. And yes, you're growing and changing as a person, but like he wouldn't even entertain this type of stuff with Amina when he was supposedly her big brother / best friend. And now all of a sudden you're entertaining this with Tori. Like, make it make sense.
It's those eyes, man. Tori got them eyes. They're hard to resist. Y'all see those eyes?
Whole lot of things, but no.
It's those eyes she got, man. That's why you can't focus.
Man, and she the one that put her hand on his knee and her hand. He could have just either let it be and then just be in that moment, but he decided to put the hand on top of her hand. So that was a choice. That was a choice, bro.
He was a better friend than Amina, so
yeah.
Khalil knows when he's being used as a means to an end because he has lived it by way of his damn daddy. And you mean to tell me that they letting Forehead run amok on this man?
Yep.
It must be a light in that forehead that is attracting chaos out of people.
Yeah, because this ain't the first time, bro. This ain't the first time. 2 episodes ago, I think 5, when they had the debrief about KJ and Amina.
And you were so excited about them in that damn park. We remember.
No, I was giving Lawrence props for calling it. That was why I was excited, because I didn't think it was gonna happen. Lawrence brought this up like lives ago. I was like, Brown, nah, you tripping. That ain't gonna happen. So I was only excited because I was like, dang, Lawrence called it. So I was only excited to give him props. Going back to what
I don't want to discuss women
can I
in this
land
way.
this plane?
I'm sorry.
Can I land this plane?
You right. Go ahead. Go and land the plane, Coach.
So, I was just gonna say, like, when she got up to his face, like, got close, boy got stuck, and then he had a senior mode. He was looking, eyeing this girl down, and then he stepped back, and then they continues. I was like, oh damn, yeah, this could be it. They finna do a thing, and then what we
See,
just
Yep.
saw last night. So that's all I was gonna say.
A part of
There
me
you go.
Hold
wonders
on
too, like,
one second, Brittany.
I'm sorry.
I do not want to discuss another young lady in this way, but they are forcing my goddamn hand at this point. Because I don't care what he saw in this girl's eyes standing in that barren ass park. I don't give a damn what feelings he felt with her hand on his damn knee. Tori is not a young lady who will be an equal match to Khalil, even as he's operating with a lesser capacity than he needs to be able to operate with damn Amina's ass. She's not good enough for him yet. So y'all forcing it ain't gonna make that change. She is selfish. She is competitive. She is clearly vindictive. And maybe she need to find a damn single season before she finds another to hop on.
Dang, go heal. She got to heal.
I don't even know if she got to go heal because I don't even believe that you're actually hurt by this. It's the theatrics of it all for me. You know that he might not be the one. You know that it was a time clock on what y'all got going on. You came into it knowing that his eyes was permanently glued to another girl, and yet and still you engaged. And now you're performing this whole, oh, he hurt me so bad, but I won't answer his calls. Oh, he hurt me so bad, but I won't answer his texts, but I'm going to go talk to his arch nemesis, Dad's best friend. I'm going to be all up in his damn cousin's house. I'm going to be all up in the bigs. But I'm so hurt so bad. Girl, go to hell.
Damn.
Okay, go ahead, Brittany.
No, I agree. I agree 100%. And one thing that I'm sitting with, and this is kind of related, but not really, is like, are we in this place with these characters falling apart the way that they are because the series is ending? Like, when they brought these kids on, and last season it was like, oh, it's exciting. This is a new turn and a new direction for All American. Now all of a sudden it's like, what the hell are we being forced to watch? I know they're not making us watch it, but still, it's like, why are we recycling things, and why are we dealing with a Tory of it all when it, as if they're not in schools with hundreds of teenagers and she can't find somebody else to go deal with? This is all intentional, and it's pissing me
Do
off.
she not have her
because
own friends?
Like, what happened to
And if y'all was going to
cheerleaders? What
give us
happened to the
all
other
of this
football-
damn Tory,
Yes.
why Tory ain't talking to Miranda? The twos of you have been broken and beaten by the K's. Won't you get together and commiserate together? Why are you going to go talk to Khalil?
And the fakeness of it all, because even thinking back to when they were playing pool and how, oh no, she's gonna be with us. Like, I hate women that operate, and I don't use hate lightly, but to operate in this space when you know this person is going through some stuff, and then to have sarcastic remarks given what she's currently dealing with, you don't get grace from me, and that's why we have bigger foreheads to fry, because she will never be on my good side.
No.
I'm sorry.
She got to
Not
fix her
sorry.
internally. And it's not even, oh, KJ broke her, she got to go heal. No, something was wrong with you before
No.
y'all even got into anything.
She started out slightly psychopathic. Like, why are you serving yourself up to this boy in a closet at the school where y'all
on a
just met,
platter.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
she's
Her
going
no.
herself now.
He told her no. Then
right. So you
still-
knew from the jump. Be smarter than a Kit Kat. Like, let's do better. But anyway.
Smarter than a Kit Kat. It's great.
Yeah. She was
So
embarrassed
we
about
initially
that.
were
Yes.
talking about the Khalil of it all, and so we are favorable of him after this episode because I'm still on the damn fence. They gave me a breadcrumb of us getting the Khalil that we have known and loved back when he said, "Oh, it's not none of my business." I said, "About time you to figure that out. You've been hanging around forehead too much. Your ass has been messy boots lately." But
I think he's just as tired as we are, to be honest. I think he's like, can we just end this season already? I got other things I want to go act on. Because some of that felt like it was improv.
not improv.
Facts.
It felt like to me a return to the Khalil that we have known, a Khalil that's focused on something other than some bullshit. And maybe that's what it means when when he's not centering, I guess, Amina. Whoever's not muted, you gotta mute. Your background is coming through. When he, I guess, is not centering Amina, I suppose. But to the point of, like, it just brings it back to me. It's a circular conversation around the whole friendship of it all, and them forcing this Khalil and Tori friendship on us, because the girl wasn't your friend. She came in, you literally told her, I got other things to focus on, the showcases tomorrow. I hear what you're saying, but all that. Your boy is tripping. Like, what? That is his friend? You don't want me to believe that they have cultivated a friendship. Kobe, you talk about they've been talking for 6 months. They've been talking for 6 months, and she can't even give him the day before a showcase when he has no damn prospects, no potential offers, and a coach that's about to jump ship on his ass.
Yep, that's true. Yeah, points were made. So
I think I do think this is going to be the turning point for Khalil. I think this is the part where it's like, oh, we drug him through the mud. We made him a bad guy. But now, since he saved Liv, I did see the preview where he was like breaking down real bad. And his dad was there to help him out. I think this is going to be a turning point where Khalil is going to be on the right path now.
yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
And now everything has come to the present, because if you guys recall, I think I don't know what episode it was. Tori was at the showcase. She was trying to talk to KJ, and KJ wasn't trying to hear it. And then she finds out Khalil is not there, and Marquis is there. So I think next episode's gonna pick up right where that left off. Like,
yeah,
we're gonna deal with the fallout of Liv going to the hospital. Oh Lord! And then we finally got to the showcase because we've been waiting, y'all. So I guess hooray!
It's been waiting 3 years, hoping for a football to be thrown. I feel like with this season, I ain't seen the football yet.
Yeah, man, for real. Yeah.
Facts. You were like, where the Chili's at? You can't have Chili's without football, and that's not what the show is about anymore.
Yeah.
They don't even get their uniforms dirty.
Yeah.
They play with clean
They don't
uniforms
even
every time.
suit up at all.
Only thing I've been seeing
They don't even run practices, no off-season drills.
You see it
They
workouts.
can't even go in their gyms. Like, what is happening?
They fighting for Cass's job to do nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
There's nothing but ships and drama. That's it this season. No
Ships
football,
and
none of
drama.
that.
Yeah.
They
Well,
would give us
because
one
I
good
feel
football
like
game at the end, probably.
yeah, and I could see 9, 10, and 11 dealing with the showcase and all of 11, whatever's happening with Olivia. Spencer's probably coming in 11. That's a prediction. That's my prediction. He'll probably be teased at the end of 10, and then. Oh, go ahead.
I have a question. Y'all might think that this is a disingenuous question, but
No, Erica, I literally was going to say, right? Because one, no, the important thing is you're pregnant with twins, okay? Twins, they don't usually go to full term like how you would have one baby. So, and
I definitely
usually
wasn't.
there is higher risk as well. So I feel like a
Facts.
month before is cutting it very close. Like, this is not your average, oh, I'm pregnant, having a baby. Obviously, yes, pregnancy is complicated and it could vary in many ways, but like, I think this is a very known thing when it comes to twins. Like, when you're having a twin, it's a lot different. So a month is actually diabolical. I don't know what happened there.
It's Olivia
Yeah,
Baker.
who's her doctor?
The world
think-
bends for Olivia Baker. I don't
think that was her. I mean, she said technically that was Spencer doing since he had a shoot, and he matter of fact told her spend the night. And I really think.
But my point is, how did she get on this coast?
Babies.
Period. Spencer has a shoot in
She
LA.
flew with
Okay,
him.
cool. Does his feet not work on their own? Why are you here?
But I think in the same stance, I believe they want to have the kids there.
And
Then she should have moved before. Like, how they have this set up, even them coming, like her coming in, and when she said that, oh, I'm doing them, I said, y'all just throwing shit together at this point. Because
They are.
when you're pregnant regularly, you can't fly after a certain number of weeks. But you're pregnant with twins on your little frail ass body, girl, and you want to tell me about some Spencer's photo shoot and he said come stay with y'all. I get it. I'm like, okay, cool. Maybe she wanted to have her babies in California. I get that. But it should have been y'all have already moved back to birth these babies. Not you just come in and can I use my room real quick? Sorry.
Yeah.
That was something that came up for me and I thought about it. I didn't put it in my breakdown, but I was like, this actually makes no sense to me.
Yeah, that's a fair point you're raising.
When I watched it, I was like, that's not normal. And
At all.
So I'm just thinking, oh, this is just TV, girl. This is TV.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
Fine.
That's how I thought.
Also,
This is
it's
TV.
also Olivia Baker.
Those
She
two things
can
are
do all
happening.
things.
Correct.
Mhm.
Even if her
It's-
doctor
it's
told
also
her not to
why-
get on the plane. What do you
No one
mean?
knows.
I told my mama that I'm going to release this tape. I'm going to tell you I'm getting on that damn plane. Cool. Got it.
It's also what Antonio said earlier. Simply entertainment. Like, because we
Yeah.
know in real life,
But
this
it's
would
not
never
that.
truly happen.
But Lawrence, that part is not entertaining to me. When I hear that, I'm like, girl, you know what could have happened? Like, that part is not like actual entertainment. I'm concerned. And I
Quite
think the men are
frankly,
probably like,
you know
oh,
what's
I didn't even
funny?
think
Like,
about it. But as a
I
woman,
didn't
I'm
even think
like,
about it
what
either.
the
I
hell?
just
we
and
really
I'm
didn't need her in this episode either. So all of this was extra for no real reason
also
except
true.
for the Olivia Baker of it all.
Also
Yo,
true.
Yeah,
Olivia
that's
Baker
also
of it all. Yep, that sums it up.
I'm not gonna lie.
Also
I
true.
get it.
So while the writers are bending over backwards, right, to make us believe a friendship exists where we know it's just a coworker relationship, when are they going to actually put some effort or energy behind the true friendship that's been cooking up underneath the two people's noses?
Who's the true friendship?
Who y'all think the true friendship is?
AJ and Amina?
Duh. Wait, nobody has been thinking about this? Oh, wow. Yes,
Another
KJ and
friendship is-
Khalil.
Oh.
Oh yeah, them too. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, y'all
True.
went out,
Yeah,
y'all bent
yeah,
over
yeah.
backwards to make it. Oh, I haven't been a good friend to you, KJ. I mean Khalil, and I'm gonna show up for you because you've shown up for me. No, who has been showing up for each other while claiming to hate one another secretly? The two Ks, two P's in a
Yeah.
doofy ass pod.
Yeah, because
Yeah, that was
no fake
funny.
futures on the line. Like they
No,
need
but
to
it's
show
more than
out in
that.
the
It's more than that,
showcase.
Kofi. I think it's way more than the showcase is coming up. They are actually invested in one another
They
as
give
people.
advice. They give advice.
It's
It's just
only
it's
Amina.
like a
That's it.
coded advice because when it's some stuff that Khalil don't know, he'll be like, "You need to ask Amina." Like this is
Yep.
I can't be the one to tell you. You need to ask her. Like da da da. Like I know something going on. Well, I can't tell you what's going on because it's not my place. But you know what you need to do. You know, we give that pep talk. They give each other pep talk. Good pep talk.
Right?
Yeah.
That scene between Tori and Khalil was supposed to be between KJ and
Hello?
we're being real.
That would have made it land. That would have been believable. You know what? I'm gonna stop it. I'm done playing like I don't like you. I really appreciate you in my life, man, or whatever the hell y'all be saying to each other.
I mean, I could even say I
I think
respected
they
the
stopped
fact
pretending.
that once KJ seen Tori there and Khalil was like, yeah, we can go practice. Go practice.
He's trying to get him out the house. Like, come on, bro. It's not.
No, but it was
Yeah,
also Toy. It was like he's trying to get him out the house, but it's like, oh, it seems like you need this, and now you need this even more now that you done saw her. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. That's W's man's right there. Real talk. Like,
But I
bro,
I
come
think
on.
I think it goes back to this generation of all American children didn't grow up with like true friends like the other generation of all American children. So, and none of them really know how to be friends to anybody. I again take this back to KJ gets it from his daddy. He's learned how to show up in the world based on watching his dad be who he is. And then Khalil not having having his father be where he is, they're all doing the best they can, and they might not have the words for it all, but this generation is not like Khalil had Amina, right? And then when that fell to whatever pieces it was, he was an outcast kind of in the Crenshaw of it all. And Khalil being a transplant didn't really have a whole crew of people. So it's not like we get to see them actually be friends outside of we're in this together for these reasons. It was just this season, I hate that it was getting somewhere and then it seems like it's just they just throwing spaghetti at the wall at this point and seeing what sticks. I would love for them to be like, you know what, we actually are brothers since our lives are so intertangled,
Mm-hmm.
intertwined. We're kind of second cousins on my daddy's side by my stepsister brother kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if they're gonna be able to get to that point because we're talking about two of the most dippiest men in training that we have experienced in a long time. It's
But
given like the whole Asher of it all, going back to
I,
Asher, thank you, Kofi, for bringing that up. It's like we've watched this
Yeah.
happen, but these were all kids that grew up, went to school in these areas, been a
Yeah.
part of like a district for a long time. And we got a bunch of like, I'm popping in here, I'm popping out there. So I don't know, but I wasn't thinking about them. I was like, oh, you mean they gonna finally, KJ gonna finally tell me that he in love? I don't think
right.
I,
that's. I don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm thinking with it all.
because
I
if you recall, if you remember, Khalil tried to tell KJ, "Yo, brother, lock in. Forget about these women. We have got to lock in on this game tomorrow and try to do what we both can do." So yeah, Erica, I do see your point about a friendship has been brewing from rivals to from competitive rivals to potentially, going on to be like a great budding friendship between you two guys right here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it ain't just Khalil. It's also KJ too, because KJ even had his back in the beginning of the season, or even in
Yeah.
the fact of season 7. They were really supposed to be friends. You could tell in season 7. Like when they went to
Hmm.
that arcade, they was like, "Yeah, bro, I got you." You like, and then
Mm-hmm.
all of a sudden the Amina thing happened. He's like, "Man, f you, dude. Like for real." Like
Yeah, that's been yeah.
out
That's
of
been the
nowhere.
point of contention between the two of them. Amina has been the point of contention between KJ and Khalil if we keeping it a buck.
But it seems like we're dealing with two very different people too, because the characters we had last season are not the same characters we dealing with this season.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened in the writers' room. It's like we all came when they caught the ball on the first episode. I was like, okay, so we're gonna keep it going. And then it was like, wait, what are we watching? What has happened to who these characters were from like did y'all not pay attention to what y'all wrote last season? That's kind of where my brain has been stuck with this season because I'm like, none of this makes sense. It's like they're body switching and soul snatching and all kinds of stuff just is crossing over, and it's just we putting a show together to finish this season, and I mean, this series, and y'all be happy with what we give you, kind of thing.
It's ending. So like really, what you complaining for? That's pretty much what they're saying to you. Crazy.
Yeah. But that stuck out for me, especially when we got to the moment where Tori had her little confession. I wasn't a good friend to you. I'm like, this is stuff that KJ and Khalil should be saying to each other. Girl, I don't care.
Facts.
And if we would have spent
Somebody's
more
gonna watch
time with
it.
this final season with KJ and Khalil trying to navigate around their desire of Amina, but friendship with one another, I feel like it would have been more interesting of a season. Like Tori to me isn't enough of a draw or bridge in the way that they used her this season. I would have rather them be raw dogging, like vying for her attention, and like what does that mean for them?
And someone's gonna watch this live stream, Erica, and they're gonna go correct the next 5 episodes. I have to have faith that you are gonna have enough pull
Yeah,
in the All
right.
American universe to
Those things
fix
is
it.
already in the can. I wish. I wish, I wish, I wish. But we're gonna get our resolution. We just don't know if we're gonna like the resolution that we arrive at
Right.
once we get to the end. Anything else from this
Hmm.
Yeah.
episode that stuck out to y'all that we need to speak on?
I had two things. One, did anyone else like laugh out loud when KJ was like, "Oh, Jordan's there too, talking to the board," and like all the his teammates like did like a sigh of relief, I burst out because I was like, there's just no way that we really think Jordan Baker is the saving grace.
That was my rant from
That
earlier,
is
Kenny. I don't
no that
understand the worshiping of the Jordan Baker of it all. It makes no sense to me at all.
Oh, yeah.
The
That is it.
rapport.
like I can't
Got
even
that
take
too.
that seriously. I laughed like
You got that aura. Got that aura,
And I
bro.
was just be stuck on, are we gonna get in trouble for this? And I was just like, where was y'all black dudes when y'all supposed to be headed towards ice? Taking you out.
literally.
Right. We needed you for real.
And a whole white squad.
But as they should, also low key, they need to be at the front lines. They got a lot to make up for. Low key.
Yeah.
True,
Um,
true.
yeah, I couldn't take it seriously then. I started the live talking about that, and I was ranting about it, and then here come Kofi, caping for his boys. So that kind of just became
Uh,
dead in the water, Kenny. But you're right.
Yeah.
yeah, no, we should
True.
bring that back to life because that's ridiculous.
It
Well.
Also, I was like, what about Liv kind of trying to give Layla marital advice? I felt like some was off with that, in my opinion. I think we
Hmm.
just need to, talk about that too, because one, I think she made one good point,
Hmm.
which I think she made at the beginning of the season, where we were like, Layla, you just need to talk. Like she just be letting Jordan do whatever, have his way, and then she just like not content or just like not even saying how she really feels. And it's like, girl, you need to speak up. So I mean, that's one good advice that Olivia gave her. Like, yes, you need to like speak your piece. If you want to be married to Jordan Baker, which I mean,
Apparently
everybody
you
warned you.
do.
We all warned you.
apparently you do, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Warned
Hold
you.
on, Kobe. Let her
Can't
finish landing the
no lie.
plane. Hold
You know
on.
what I mean?
What you say, Kenny?
Okay.
Now I'm like, yeah, so like you chose this, so like speak your piece. Like if you're gonna live your life, like you have to speak your piece. This is your house, okay? You need
Yeah.
to be running the house. You need to be like, you know what, Jordan, here's what have happened, okay? You're not taking a job. Okay, we going on a honeymoon, etc., etc. Like you need to she needs to be saying what she wants. So that was good advice, but I don't know.
It's the
I just don't
messenger.
like, yeah, it's a messenger, but then like also the guise of like the entire episode, it just feels like the same thing where they just like lift, they feel like to lift Olivia up, they have to knock Leela down. But why is it that they both can't lift each other up equally? You know what I mean? I
Hmm.
feel like that just really bothers me, especially like I feel like women should empower each other as friends, and it
Hmm.
shouldn't be that, oh, you know, you have to be wrong so that I'm right. I just don't like that kind of overlay.
Yeah.
Um,
Hold on one
I
second,
have
Toy.
to say,
Kofi was next, and then you can go.
I'm sorry.
You good?
Yeah, Kenny, I actually thought about you when um Olivia was giving that advice to Layla about Jordan. Like this was what Kenny was talking about. I got a chuckle out of that watching the whole thing because this is all what Kenny's been saying for how many times have we been on this live talking about this relationship? Like, so I got I was like, oh yeah, the I know when we come on live today, they're gonna say I told you so and say what it is. So and then also I did like the scene with Khalil and Layla. That one I did like.
Well, hold
Okay,
on one
that
second. Toy, you had something to say about what Kenny said?
Yeah.
Okay. Before you
Um.
change the subject, let's remember what you're about to say, Kofi. But let's give Kenny's point sometime.
So what I had to say was this: is why I gave it a one.
Mm.
Um. I do agree with what Lord, I do agree what Liv was saying because Layla has like rolled over and allowed Jordan to do whatever the hell he wants, pretty much, and she's not said anything, which is not Layla at all, right? And I do agree with what her she was saying, like, yeah, you know, you need to start speaking up. Like, what about what you want to do? What about? And I thought I was like, okay, okay, like this the first time you were actually giving good advice. I'm proud of you, boo.
Yeah.
But I also, like I said, that's what made me want to give it a one. Everything else, I was just like, I don't care. And then also the Layla and okay, I'll give it a two because of the Layla and Khalil. But anyway, I would say this. I definitely agree with you, Kenny, in what you're saying because you're absolutely correct. It in a marriage, it can't just be about one person. It does have to be about both of you. And I think we saw this so many times where Layla was just like, I'm not gonna say anything. You know, I don't want to be like my dad. And I don't know. I mean, I feel like when she was out on the road, she had peace and she felt much better, but she didn't want to say anything about it because of the fact that she didn't want to feel like she was like her dad. And I was like, girl, that's not like your dad. You're living with Jordan Baker. What the hell? Like, of course you want peace. Like what are you talking about? Like that's normal. You know what I mean? But I get where she's coming from too, because should you have those thought processes when you're married? Should you have the thought process of like, do I really want to be home? Should I be out instead of being here? You know what I mean? So I'm glad that somebody actually like was like, girl, this is about you. It's not just about him. It's about you as well. And I'm glad somebody like point that out to her. Maybe the writers had watched your live, Erica, and implemented. Girl, that sound good. Let me put that in the script. I don't know.
Okay.
They was listening, girl. They was listening because again, it was just like, oh yes. And I remember you saying that on one of the lives. I think it was when Layla came back and how she was like real quiet, even with all the situation of what was going on with Jordan and how he was acting, and she didn't say anything. She was just like, yeah, that's your dream, you know, do you? And I was like, Layla, this ain't you, girl. What is going on? Are you okay? Blink
Yeah.
once if you're you know what
I
I'm saying? Like,
honestly,
Well, one second, real
is
quick,
it
Brittany.
just me?
Um,
What? Oh.
my that was the best part of Liv in the whole episode. That particular piece of advice of like, you have to let Jordan in and you have to let him help you with this because this is y'all's issues, because she's 100% right with that. But then my issue comes back to the part that I can't actually address and I can't actually name because I said I wasn't going to be on their ass as a couple this season. But Jordan is giving me nothing but reasons to be on their ass, because how are you, the protector and the wannabe provider, the man in this heterosexual marriage? Y'all seemingly have a lot of traditional like gender norms in y'all's relationship, but you have yet to take time to actually audit your wife. Jordan does not look for opportunities to make Layla's life easier. He doesn't look for opportunities to solve problems before they come to Layla, or like if they're coming down a bend. And it's just, when I think about a marriage, that would be a sentence to me if that's what I had to do as an eldest daughter. And I think Layla has a similar experience being an only daughter of a mogul. Like, she has to come in and hold so much on a day-to-day basis, and then when she comes home, it's just a person here who might look good and maybe the sex is great and oh, he's cool to talk with and we can kiki here and there, but he's adding no value when it comes to the things that matter the most and deeply affect her emotional or mental state. So while Liv was talking about this, and I'm like, okay, yeah, she does need to talk to him. You also need to have, well, you can't now because your ass is in damn labor, early labor. But you also need to have a talk with your brother about how he's showing up as a husband, because he's perfectly content with things as it is. And as her husband, he should not be content if she's not content.
And that's, Erica, kind of where I was watching. I've been watching, like paying attention to Layla's demeanor in the last couple of episodes, because it seems like you can see her, and I might be reading this because of my own issues, that's fine. But it seems like she really does not want to be married to this man. It's like she wants the idea of being married, but the more, like with Olivia coming back, she almost, like the flashbacks, it looked like she was like, why am I like, yeah, we friends, but I could be doing so much better for myself. So like I'm stuck with both bakers, and this is, am I counting myself out? I'm too young for this. Is other thing like and being out on the road, she probably has experienced some other things, but she's trying to do the right thing by being a dutiful wife, by being, I'm gonna show up and put my energy into this because this is what we said we are gonna do. But it's Jordan Baker, like
Mm.
the beard had did wonders for him, but it's still Jordan Baker, and it's still, and you, so, I don't know.
Beer gang.
But
Lord.
it also looked like he didn't want to say yes to that proposal either. So like everything with Layla and Jordan kind of feels forced because Layla just don't look like she want to be there. She just looks like I'm
Yeah.
here. Like pretty much. That's what I see every single time I see her on the screen with him. I'll be like,
Yes. 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 And I
I've
don't
been
know if it's
waiting for the producer man to come back. What was his name with the
Clay,
braids?
Clay.
That ship has
Clay.
sailed. That ship has already sailed, child.
We
Yeah,
can't
Oh,
old
even
y'all
get
We
boy's
said
getting
do
it.
Clay.
doing wonders on the rookie. So
Yeah, y'all say yeah, he
What you about to say,
ABC.
Lawrence?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say this right here. I don't know if it's just me, but and maybe I'm just doing wishful thinking, but I'm just not getting a lot of Jordala action the way I thought it was going to be. When this season came up, I thought it was going to be for them two in particular. I'm talking about just for them two. I thought it was going to be rainbows and fairies. It's going to be like a whole love galore. And I just feel like someone just said that it just seemed like Layla is just not locked into this marriage. I think she's a career driven woman, and I think she feels like if I take on too much of Jordan's mess with the football and all that stuff right there, am I gonna lose my career because I'm too focused on him and this football dream that he got? You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like a lot of times, like she said, Layla don't be locked into this marriage. And
And are you
yeah,
faulting her for that?
you
I
said
said
what?
I'm asking, are you faulting her for that? Genuine
No, no,
question.
no,
I'm
I'm
not.
not
I'm not
faulting
being
her. I'm not.
facetious at all. For real.
No, 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 I'm not faulting her. I'm just saying just something I've noticed this season in particular. I just feel like yeah, it's I don't know. I just really think she misses being on the road and she wants her career more. I hate to say it, she may want her career a little bit more than Jordan right now.
Do you think that Jordan has given her something to lock in to?
No, no, not really. Because I just feel like this football and this showcase stuff has just completely. I think it's kind of like I think it's kind of driven a wedge for Layla. You know what I'm saying? Like Jordan can't see it. He thinking everything is cool, but I think for Layla, she's missing something and she's wanting something more. But I can't even figure it out myself. I watch every single episode. I'm still trying to figure out what is the details when it comes to Layla. Like, what is she missing? Is she unhappy? Is it missing the role? Is it the career woman that she is, the boss that she is? You know what I'm saying?
When y'all were talking about, when y'all talk about Layla looks like she don't want to be there, I said interesting because she looks like most married people to me.
Yikes!
Yeah,
Mm, that's bad. That's real bad. Yeah.
Yikes! That's tough.
Didn't even think about
mm,
On top of that, with Layla, it's just like she has she think things far, which is why I think the whole dad dynamic and she it just you know she don't want to experience that past experience being on the road, being neglectful to the family, and even her coming back and seeing the changes like after coming off the road she's not familiar with, and it's just like I don't know if I can get accommodated with this. So if I be gone longer, how would this be, and would we be able to come back from this? I think she just have those think pieces to think about, which I feel like Liv saying, hey, you need to put yourself first, but also make sure you tell your husband, hey, we're in this together. This is what's going, let him know what you're thinking. Cause I mean, we can say what we want, but we need to bring our reel in our partner in our decision of what we're feeling, what we're thinking, and work on that think piece together. Like he with the showcase, you're helping and navigating him, and it's like you're neglecting your own needs at the same time.
it.
So it's just like you need to find a healthy balance to when it comes to marriage and that career. you know. So.
Yeah.
I think Jordala is what you get when you marry a man who peaked in high school.
Mm,
Ooh.
Wake that up.
I'm weak.
Also, Jordala is what you get when you marry a man that peaked in high school, but you have yet to peak.
right, right,
Damn.
right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I approve
And
that
back
message.
to
Hmm.
Lawrence. I'm
Fair
sorry,
point.
Bookie Butt, but I gotta go back here because you
Yep,
thought it was
that's
gonna be
fine.
sunshine and rainbows. You thought that the
I
Jordala was gonna be able to sail off into the sunset, and I knew that's what y'all was looking for. And when I was telling y'all that that wasn't gonna happen, everybody said that Erica was the big bad witch, the wicked witch of the damn west. That's why I didn't laid off of Jordala's ass this season. So I said I'm gonna let y'all have it since y'all want it so bad. And now look,
right. Yep. Hey, Erica, flowers given to you. You know what I'm saying? I just knew in my mind. I could admit it. You know what I'm saying? I just knew in my mind. I was like, well, okay, Spencer and old girl, they out the picture now. So now it's gonna be more Jordala, more showtime for them. And boy, I was dead wrong. Like it's been hellfire and brimstone. I feel like for them.
Oh my God. Mm, I just want to say I think that Layla is very much locked in my opinion. I feel like Jordan is the one who's not locked in. I think that what is playing on Layla's mind, at least this is how I am watching and seeing it or interpreting it. I feel like she's trying to reason with her being away for that amount of time and how little it seems that it affected Jordan. I feel like that is what is bothering her. I feel like that's what she's pondering on, right? Because like because literally since the day she came back, this man is having like a whole barbecue with Coop in their house. Like it's just another day. I'm sorry, it just makes me laugh. But it's like if it wasn't anything special. It's like, oh, you're back. Okay, cool, no
yeah,
problem. It's like you're not locked in on your marriage. Like you were not affected by her not being there, you know. And so I don't blame her for not feeling the way that, not feeling like if she's connected or feeling like, or is it that I being away is making him feel like we're disconnected, you know what I mean? And I think that what Erica said about that kind of eldest daughter, in this case, she's like the only daughter. I think that is an important point too, because a lot of times the eldest daughters, like they be carrying a lot, right? Like they be carrying a lot of the weight. And sometimes it feels like you have to direct everyone and be like, yes, okay, you need to do this and you need to do that. And sometimes you just want to feel catered to. You just want to feel like
Lord
you
knows.
don't. Yeah, because I get it. I'm an eldest daughter as well. And so I feel like sometimes you just want that. So I think she's also kind of conflicted with that as well. It's like, like yes, I want to say this and I want to say that, but I also feel like Jordan, like as her husband, you should know, check in. Like there is a
Right.
disconnect. Why are you not seeing that? You know what I mean? He, as a man, should step up in that situation as well. So I kind of get that side of it too, you know?
But I also think
Yeah, I think
Hold on one second, Toy.
easy.
Let Antonio go and then you.
I was gonna say, I also think like as far as Layla's thought process, like they they haven't explicitly said it, but they've been kind of like implying it and hinting towards like her desire to maybe have kids in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And like when she's talking about like the future in vague terms, I think she's talking about that, but like not saying it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it's just the kids, but I think that includes her career too. But I'm thinking that she feels like, okay, me going off being the boss on the tour, if me leaving has not had this much of an effect on Jordan, how is it going to be when we actually have kids? And I think that's probably one of her bigger like hesitations with leaving and going back early and talking with Jordan because she's like, if he's already not this attentive now, then like how much more attentive is he going to be if we decide that we want to do this later?
And being a well, sorry, Toy, you were supposed to go next.
I was saying it's not just that she's the eldest daughter, she's her only child. And when you're the only child, it's just a different type of thing. Like you only had to depend on yourself. So you don't have like another sibling that, you know what I mean, that you had to like take care of, or you don't have another sibling to like basically talk to and everything. It's just different. She's the only child, so she's always had to depend on herself, right? Then you come Jordan. Jordan is a child. She has two children. She has Khalil and she has Jordan. Okay. Because Jordan, and that's why I think she's like, I gotta have kids with this man. Oh God. You know what I mean? Because like she already has him as a child. You know what I'm saying? Like she literally has to take care of him. She's like, "What do you think, Jordan? How do you feel about this, Jordan? Jordan." And it's like, "Jordan, you don't know how to." No, he doesn't. Because he never had to. He never had to be the person that had to step up. He doesn't know how to do that. Simone had to do the same thing with them. Now that I think about it, yeah, Simone had to do the same thing with them. Jordan doesn't know how to step up because he never had to. His parents always stepped up for him. Same thing with Olivia. Olivia does not know how to step up because her parents stepped in and always took care of everything for them. It's just different. Or if it wasn't them, it was Spencer who stepped up for him. But it was never them who were doing the work. So she has two children. She has Khalil and she has Jordan. Why would she want to put a baby on top of that? Jordan can't even take care of himself. You know what I'm
But I
saying?
think that she does want to put a baby on.
Well,
And
Jordan's a
that's
good
to
father.
Antonio's. Antonio, I was trying to be serious.
You know what? You almost had me, Antonio.
Antonio, I was really trying to like come to your dang on like aside and like, and then you come blurt that out. When was he a good father?
Shay.
I was rooting for you, Antonio.
And it wasn't his kid.
Until he was done with his mama and doubled back for a girl that he never looked twice at.
Fair point.
Well, we already know the writers had to get rid of him anyway.
The hell, because he's mirroring it right now. He got a whole grown ass kid in his damn house and he paying no damn attention to.
That part.
Jordan's a good father. Oh, please. He had the potential and he's throwing the damn fatherhood away so he can run his ass back and chase down Billy Baker's glory days at goofy ass Beverly. Anyway, I think that she does want to have a kid. I think that she does want to be with him, unfortunately. For us.
It might help him mature. It might help him mature.
No, Tyler, please. Babies don't save relationships. Babies don't save your lack of personality. Babies don't save your mentality. Babies do exactly what money does. The more you get of it, the more you become of whoever the hell you are. Nothing else.
I think she wants to be with the idea
my
she
point,
had of the man she married.
My point before I got derailed by Antonio's random ass George's a good father bomb was like, yes, I think to your point. I think to your point, Antonio, is that yes, she's thinking about the future. She does want to have a baby with this man, but she's cautious about it because of what it would mean. And I think another part that she's cautious about it with, because if you are any type of like traumatized kid having to survive your childhood, and then you think about the future, I think one of the things that you think about first and foremost, at least I know I have, is when I bring a kid into this world, I don't want them to have to survive their childhood as well. And when she's looking around at the circumstance that they currently have, it is so volatile. Maybe it's not the worst straits by any means, cool, but it's so volatile. It's so unstable. Things are just so unclear that she does not feel safe to actually bring a kid into their union as it is. And unfortunately, the part that goes back to her being an only child and suffering, because I also think that it's not necessarily, only children don't always adapt this. I always say eldest daughters do because you're forced into that position, but only children, Toy, can also be with parents that cater to them and coddle them in a way that they don't ever have to develop certain skills. So it's, being an only child doesn't inherently build you up to be independent, but because she lost her mom very young and because her father was so distant, she's had to survive in this way. I think that she is taking all of that into consideration, and she also defaults to taking the brunt. Like we were talking about earlier, she takes accountability very easily. She apologizes very easily. So for, in her mind, when there's a problem, when there's some issue, especially if she's seemingly the only one showing that there's an issue, she's going to default to, oh, it's me and what can I do to fix it? But in this case, it is up to Jordan. I actually don't think that she has anything else to do to better lock into this marriage or to better show up. Jordan is not actually meeting her where she's at, and she's already come back a little bit too far to meet him in the middle, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Agree.
That's where I sit and think, like, she had an idea of what this marriage was going to be when she decided to marry Jordan, and he's failing to meet that even fantastical thought process. And so now it's like, do you add more to this? And then what else do you do with it? I feel bad for Layla because I don't think they've ever given her, in all of the all Americanness of it all, like a true time where someone was matching her and meeting her and giving her more of what she needed. She was always asking with her limited like with her limited ability to be like, I really need this. She was always asking for it and waiting on someone to show up for her in that way. And that's what's been painful to watch about the whole Layla story
I
of it
think she
all.
had it. She just didn't have it for long. I think that era
Right.
where Spencer, unfortunately, and Liv got her help, that was peak era of somebody showing up for her in the ways that she needed and didn't even realize it at the time. So I think that she has had it. They just haven't deemed her worthy to keep it or to be able to sustain it for long
Constantly
periods
give
of time.
it to
Yeah.
Right, and to constantly give it to her because we see it over and over again for everybody behind Olivia,
Yeah.
and it's just like Layla deserves, and I want better for her.
She does.
A Morris Chestnut in her era of some sort. Like we can get her a
Hello.
better man.
Hello.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
To Erica's point, when you said, or I don't know if it was you, Erica, that said she had this idea of what the marriage could be. I think that was especially with Jordan, unfortunately. But I think just besides the actual characters, that is something a lot of people do have the idea of what the marriage should look like. And what's the word I want to use? The expectations
Mm-hmm.
of what you expect to get out of the marriage, and the other party not fully understanding, or because I don't think they really talked about it at all, like the gist of what that looks like after being married. So I feel like because that's why it's so much in her head, because she's the only one that knows what she wants there, and Jordan has to be let in, or she needs to reel him in
He
as much
also
as
has to.
she
He also has to
do
perk
that.
up. I think that she has to
Yeah.
let him in, but he also has to show that he even cares to, because that's another thing with her
Gotcha.
particular archetypes and eldest daughters. We're not. We learned a long time ago that nobody is actually coming to save us. So we're not waiting, looking for you to do and looking to create an opportunity for you to do so. You actually have to insert yourself. Even to this day, me knowing all that I know and like having the grounding I've had and some of the healing that I have had, I still have friends that are like, girl, if you don't get the hell out the way and let me help you, why didn't you call me and tell me to do that? Why? And it's just like, that is just not a default for me. It's just not.
Erica, I relate so hard right now. Like, actually, no, because as a no, like, you don't have to be an eldest daughter to just understand. Because the way, like, same, my friends, even like family members, they have like been like, girl, like, no, you can't do everything. You can't do everything. Like, I just like, I need something done, I do it myself. Okay, like,
Immediately.
I've been known is up to me, like from inception. So I totally get like what I'm seeing with Layla is like crystal clear to me because I'm like, I get where you're coming from. I get what you're feeling.
And what makes it worse
Which
for
is what
Jordan is
makes
that he also knows this about her. He knows all of her backstory.
Right. Literally grew up with her. You know
which is
everything.
what makes it so much harder to constantly watch. It's like, so y'all just gonna look past this woman this whole time?
Mm,
Correct.
yes.
Erica, I know you made a pact not to say anything about Jordala, but I didn't make that pact. Listen, season 6, she kind of already had that thought process because when this man didn't even have like a inkling of what they were going to do for their marriage, she's like, I already got it covered, Jordan. Like, you don't even have to do it. I'm like, see, no, he needed to, no. Then on top of that, when she had that, which was a really good conversation, remember she was having those dreams and she started with the kid and everything, and she started having it where it was her and Jordan and not her dad and her mom. And she came over there and she was like, are you ready for this, Jordan? And like she was really talking to him and he's like, yeah, I'm here and you know we've got this, Layla. No, you don't. You don't. That was why you had the damn doubt, Jordan. You didn't get it then and you don't get it now. She's been had these doubts. You know what I'm saying? She's been had these doubts about Jordan for quite some time. And I don't think also think it also has to do with the way they have treated her throughout this show, most definitely. But I also think it's Jordan himself because of how he shows up. Yes, sometimes he did show up for her because there was that one time where he showed up for her and they went on that trip together and everything, and he was helping her out after the whole Carrie thing. Okay. But once again, he doesn't show up for her though all the time when she really really needs it. Like right now she needs it the most, you know what I mean, because she's like, I don't know what's going on. And she's trying to talk to him and he's like, yeah, the showcase, you know what I'm saying, have you seen about the showcase though? But the showcase,
Right.
it's like, do you not hear your wife? Do you not hear the distress in her voice when she talking to you? You ain't catching it, Jordan.
Yeah.
Look at the face expressions. No. She like, yeah, the showcase. Like, no. Late, go on the trip by yourself, boo boo. Don't even worry about Jordan. Take your ass on that trip.
Not going your
Don't even
honeymoon
take.
by
Like the only
yourself.
time,
This is a good
the
segue,
only time
honestly, for to go into what I think Kofi was about to go into, and one of the moments that he said that he enjoyed, from what I heard, you can expand upon this, but was Layla and Khalil's moment, and I'm just like, if the writers really love me, they can go ahead and have her be a single mother. She can take her grown ass son and go ahead.
Yes, I'm here for it. I am here for it.
Oh
Yes.
my goodness.
Kofi.
Wow.
Kofi, please come to the front, my man. Kofi, you on mute right now. What you doing? You on the game or what?
He probably is.
Kofi, get off Call of
Since I
Duty.
slowed down the conversation and he was so ready to beeline his ass to his point, he totally missed it, and we done had a whole 30-minute tangent unpacking this.
That,
Well,
that man Kofi said. Let me fast forward to the end right quick.
okay. He gonna come back in and be like, "Oh, my bad, y'all." Anything else that y'all loved or wanted to mention about the episode that we haven't discussed yet? I did personally enjoy that moment too. I enjoy Layla and Khalil together. He seems so loved and nurtured and appreciative, and she feels so like, oh, I'm doing something right. Like, I feel like Khalil is the confirmation that she be looking for in that damn house.
That's her son.
That is her son, most definitely.
Khalil as her son and Cassius as her friend, those were like the two shining moments of
Oh wow.
the new age when
I
it
forgot
came.
about that.
I don't know. I agree with Erica. There was some kind of little romance with her and Cassius. So I don't know. I
Oh,
was like,
definitely.
get it, Layla.
They ain't want to
I'm
give it
sorry.
to us though. They ain't want to give it to us.
Well,
That's
that
my
might have been for
last
the
ditch
best, because
effort.
if he ain't fighting for his wife, then what
Facts.
will you do
Facts.
for Layla? He
Keep
gonna be
that
like
over
Jordan.
there. There's already one bomb black woman suffering at your
That
hands,
part.
Cassius. I refuse for it to be two. Absolutely. You right, Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
That
Let
was
a
my
whole week
last
go
ditch
by.
effort of trying to get them out the hotel. I'm sorry. All right, I'll be quiet now.
Oh, look, Nakia says that Clay showed up for Layla, so that's also another point.
Yep.
Clay showed up for Layla
Till they
as she needed, and she
made him
sent
a
his
villain
ass away
for no reason.
Yeah.
for Jordan Baker.
Till they
Crazy.
Child.
Crazy.
Antonio, you make a
Dang.
very good point. Until they made him the villain, and he had to
Mhm.
steal her record label.
Mhm.
That she
Dang,
didn't even
Clay.
want anyway. Like,
Mhm.
when we go back in the crates, these writers must pay. They must pay for their crimes.
They act like we
Rock
don't
Nation
remember.
will crumble. Mm-hmm.
Child.
Ridiculous.
They
Act
just
like
make
we.
us suffer,
Oh,
man. They make
that
us
is
suffer,
Nation
man.
will crumble. It's hilarious.
real. Because, I mean, I almost shed a tear when Leela was talking to her son, Khalil. I just, I that was such a touching moment, I must say.
Yeah.
I feel like that
Cause you
is,
relate. Sorry.
yeah, no, that's okay. I was just gonna say, I feel like that is a moment where I was waiting for her to speak up because I feel like she wanted to say that to Khalil for a really long time and she wasn't saying it. I think that's another thing that she was like holding herself back from saying. And I love that that moment came in like right after Liv was like, yeah, you need to like speak up. I'm glad that she spoke up in that moment because he needed to hear that and she needs to say that because that
Yeah.
is her son. That is her son. Okay, I don't care what anyone says.
Don't give a damn where Jordan's going.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. I told you she could pack up
Respectfully.
her bags and leave him. I'd be okay with it. Shoot, I would be okay with it. I'm so serious, Erica. I know you can't say that because you're not trying to be okay with Jordan. Got your back. F that dude. I'm so serious. I'm so tired of Jordan.
Listen,
Get him
in
right.
my mind, when she come on it, when we got the scene with her and Khalil, I'm thinking a single mom who works 2 jobs and loves her kids and never
no.
stops.
Not really that.
For real.
I'm a survivor.
I'm a
Surviving
survivor.
Jordan.
For real. Surviving Jordan is
Oh,
Crazy
I just gotta
work.
keep
Oh
it
my
to
God.
a minimum, child. I just gotta keep it to the minimum when I come on here so I can let the Jordalas enjoy their moment in the sun.
At this point, Jordan just a babysitter.
And he
Stop.
barely do that.
I'm about to say he barely there.
That's true.
And as a
Him.
He looking
mandated
for signs from
reporter,
his pop. Well, if he
as a
wanted to live
mandated
up to his
reporter,
dad's legacy.
right, we would have to call CPS.
But he living up to his legacy, Antonio.
That's what I was about to say. But
He's the same absentee father that his
Definitely.
father was.
Doing the same
He's
thing that Bill
definitely living up.
fucking.
Since y'all
So
want to talk
all
about
Americans,
icons, y'all want to talk about iconic Baker legacies. Let's go ahead and run
That's
back
the
the
legacy.
absentee father of it all.
The
Mm.
word
Yeah.
you.
That I gotta play football in order to spend time with you. That's why he never really loved the game. That's why
Now,
he
I
never
done found a
worked
better
hard.
player than you, so you ain't even my son no more of it all.
Yeah, you didn't go there. You did. You did, because it's true.
Child, y'all
I
keep
mean, since
peddling
we
this Baker
flashing
legacy if you
back,
want to. I'm going to start pulling receipts. I got a Baker legacy for they behind.
Billy Bean,
we
shout out to Naya.
we doing flashbacks. I guess that's what this season is, to remind us that All American boils down to daddy issues.
That part.
And do.
Yeah.
And did.
It's crazy that Kobe's missing this whole top part.
Literally.
But he would be up in arms.
I'm here. I'm just I'm just keeping quiet.
Sure.
Like I haven't.
Where
I-
you was
I
at?
haven't
This is
gone
your whole
anywhere.
entry, and you just been
We
gone.
called you to the front like 10 minutes ago.
Y'all, what do y'all want me to say, bro? Like I mean,
You had a
I'm
point
not.
that you were trying to make earlier, right?
We brought up your point. You were saying that you liked the Khalil and Layla of it all. That's how we got here.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. I mean, I did like that scene. I mean, I felt it was probably one of the, you know, things that did make me, smile a little bit. That she said what needed to be said, so I appreciated that though. So that's why. That's all. Like I've just been keeping quiet, listening. That's all. I'm not trying to jump the gun like I've been doing earlier in this live where I haven't been listening. So that's
Okay.
that's why I just kept quiet to hear what everybody's got to say. So yeah.
What do you guys think about Cliff and this drug test for
Oh,
Jordan? Where did that come from?
that was. Oh, actually, I thought that was a good callback
It
because I
was a great
totally forgot about
callback.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Diabolical behavior, though.
Like, it's a great
Mm-hmm.
plan though.
Definitely.
Like, I gotta give it. I gotta go for my villain sometimes. That's an
Yeah,
excellent plan. Like, if
yeah,
this is
that
real
was
life, excellent plan.
The
that
best
was
he
a
did.
good one. That was a
No.
good one because
Because
Not
he's
Billy
right. He
did.
knows.
But with it, I mean,
Right.
I guess the next
Billy
question would
did.
be like, did that was it an enhancer though? I mean, it wasn't nothing. I mean, I think it was weed,
It was weed. He
Yeah.
smoked with that girl.
so it wasn't
And
nothing. I don't know. I
Yeah.
would have said
They
I
were
would
in
have
high
definitely
school
said
though.
differently if it was like steroids or something like that. Yeah, like kind of what Arsher was doing. But hey, we digress. We not gonna go that far. But
Yeah, but it's the fact. Sorry.
But when even if that is the case, though, I'm like, that's not smart because at the end of the day, you know who's still going to affect Beverly. It's like, regardless if he did it, it's going to affect Beverly. Then they're going to take the trophy back from when they had way back when. So, do we really want to go down this rabbit hole?
But you got to remember, Cliff don't really care about Beverly. He just cares about sticking it to Billy and Jordan. So if they take the trophy from him, that's mission accomplished. He don't care
Oh,
about that. He'll burn. The ends justify the means to him. So if that's what got to
But
be done in order for him to
as
stick it
him
to him,
being a part of a booster, that's still damaging the reputation of Beverly. Which is
it's worth
why
it to
I
him
mean
though.
he's a big thing. I don't know.
Yeah, those type of people, like it's worth it. They'll burn the building with them inside as long as the other person is trapped in there with them. Like it don't matter. It's worth it to him.
Cliff Cliff's eyes let you know he's very unreasonable as a person, so
Child.
we can't count
Beady
on
as
him
hell. He got
to
the
make
beadiest
Because
decisions.
eyes.
if I'm thinking
he's
about
hard
it,
to
like, okay,
understand.
granted, let's just say even if this was to go, this just makes him not the head coach of Beverly. But that's what I'm saying. It's still damaging to Beverly
That's true. It is
in a
actually.
way, regardless. The only difference is, I mean, Jordan don't even work there. So the only difference is he just will be the head.
That's another part of this show that's kind of frustrating as somebody who used to work in the school systems. How does man always in this man's office without him? He just be roaming
Hello.
around, flipping through people's stuff. I'm like, how, Sway? How?
Relax.
We need to know.
Yeah, that don't make no sense to me.
Hmm.
Anything else,
And he
y'all?
called Jordan right too.
He called Jordan what?
Like he called exactly what Jordan would do if that information came out too.
Oh yeah. I think it is smart on the writers to do this callback. It's brilliant because I wouldn't have thought of it. I Up until that point, I was literally like,
I
"Well,
didn't
what
think
the
they did
hell
that.
is? What are you even gonna do, Cliff? Oh, you mad? Oh, we're gonna pull our funding. Nobody give a damn." But when he said that, I said, "Touche, bitch. Touche." Now I am always on Jordan's neck. Do I feel like he should lose his coaching career? Period. Because this won't just affect Beverly, he won't be able to coach Crenshaw either if this comes out.
Right.
And I'm like, that to me is taking it a bit far for a little bit of weed in high school.
Yeah. So, right, it's weed. That's why I was confused.
That's
But
the
they were
part.
still high school
But
students.
it's still
and
illicit
athletes.
substance. So
Oh, that's true.
So I
And if
need Cassius to
anything,
get his
like,
ass in the game. No, you're not gonna do it. No, you're not gonna reveal it. And you need to go tell Goofy about it, even though he didn't give you the same courtesy.
That part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and really,
I didn't care about
Yeah.
Cassius.
it's
He don't care about.
Billy messing up again from behind the grave. Like, didn't he do it behind Jordan's back? Too?
He did.
Like, didn't Jordan find out afterwards?
He did.
He did.
Yeah. He
Mhm.
did.
Daughter-in-law
Jordan
says,
came
watch
clean
Khalil about to
about
be
it.
the James twins' godfather.
But I mean,
Yeah.
I
not
love
only
that for
that,
him.
Billy did that. He did that to a degree also for Asher.
Yeah, he did some for Asher too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
did that for Asher.
He took the fall for the steroids, and then that culminated with him saying, you know what, Beverly's not worth it, so I'm hanging in my resignation letter like a gangster. Like he was in his tracksuit, and that was near the end of season 2 because these boosters weren't ish. So he's like, I ain't going out like that. So I'm officially resigning as the head coach of the Beverly Eagles. Like, and he just walked away. So yeah,
Billy Baker,
that was,
y'all.
yeah,
The
that was
legend,
all.
the great.
The GOAT,
Yeah.
Billy Baker, legacy.
Yeah.
Natoya says, how was Asher able to be a part of the coaching team? He was able to be a part of the collegiate coaching team. So that's a completely different system.
Yeah.
Kendra
Like
says
he
that
had
Cassius is
contact.
about to have Jordan back next week. I mean, all roads lead to the Bakers,
Yeah.
so I suppose.
But
Yeah.
can
I'm gonna be
we,
sitting
can
there
we trust
watching.
Cassius though? Can we trust Cassius with that kind of information? I don't know. I'm a little skeptical.
I can't trust Cassius, but in a regard of, I have no idea what Mopey is ever going to do. He just there.
I mean, if we can't trust Cassius to show up
He's gonna
for
be in the
dinner
hotel.
with his wife,
Right, until somebody
Tell.
gotta tell him what to do.
Cassius just be sitting, letting his whole life burn, and he's just like, well, I
Yes.
guess I should get some
Hey,
water.
KJ
Is
be
that
dragging him
he
through
be
his
helping
life.
everything? KJ
Maybe.
is the one that makes everything.
KJ is his daddy.
That-
The grandmama's the baby.
yes, if Daddy KJ comes
and
and
let me
says, you
ask
know
my
what,
daddy what
can't
to
do
do.
that.
Like, oh my god.
Lou says, how long is it going to take for Coop to get Preach out of jail?
Stop.
How about
It's
we
gonna be a
just
minute.
straight him in? Put
Free
Coop
my
in
boy
his jail.
Preach,
One
man.
day. It's gonna
They
take
just
one
put
day.
an extra hurdle, so it's just gonna be live in the combine right now. It's just they can't juggle a number.
I mean, he's in there over the weekend because at this point we're on Saturday for the showcase, and he's not gonna be able to get out on a Saturday,
Oh
so he's
yeah.
there at least
Yeah,
until
he ain't getting out
Monday.
to Monday yet.
I was
Yeah.
surprised that we didn't see anything from them in this episode, but I guess because they were very heavy in
Right.
the last two, then I guess. But night, Etta, thank you so much for joining, boo.
They could at least got us after at least have KJ took him in and bed to go or something.
Mm-hmm.
Olivia got to write another article to get him out of jail. That's what we waiting on.
Done. I'm done. No more articles.
Please don't. Please don't.
I said,
Articles of this show.
Y'all
Do
are
not do good.
hilarious. All right, last points, predictions, thoughts. We gotta get out of here in the next 15 minutes, y'all.
I have no idea. I thought what happened at the end of this episode was going to happen at the start of the episode. I thought the issue with the twins was going to start it out, so I didn't see anything coming. So I don't really know where they're going to go from here. I
What
doubt
think
that they are.
is-
Hold on, Money Green Tay, go ahead.
What I
I
think
doubt that
is,
they'll.
Oh, you wasn't finished, Antonio? I'm sorry.
Oh, no. I was about to say, I doubt that they'll have, like, I doubt anything, like, permanent will happen to the twins. Because they care about Olivia's character too much, and they want the happy ending. So
Agreed.
I
Ain't nothing
think
wrong.
eventually, I think the babies will probably be born prematurely, but they'll
It's,
be okay in the long run.
100%. I was a preemie. The babies will be fine.
So was I. Me and I was a twin.
Yes. Preemies unite. And you a twin. Come on.
So
it's gas. Yeah.
I can't. And Money Green say, go ahead.
Child, they should
Hold on,
survive.
hold on, hold on. Go ahead, Money
What
Green
I
say.
think is, I think is that Spencer's gonna help Jordan make his decision. Like he's gonna really talk to him like he tried to talk to Billy. He's gonna make him make that decision. You doing all this for these kids, and you just gonna leave them like that?
Mm,
He's gonna. That's what they pushing toward.
Oh,
I see that.
I can see that. Okay, so wait, go ahead.
Uh, Lord. I think the baby gonna be fine because happy ending, happy life, Disney. Spencer's definitely gonna be there, and he's probably gonna talk to Jordan. Most definitely, please. Probably try to be the instinct, try to help out Cassius and Jordan kind of thing. And then I think that maybe Khalil and KJ can bury the hatchet, like actually bury the hatchet.
Mm, I'm here for that.
Oh, and Amina might be on there next week. I don't
She need to
know.
be. Justice for
Like
my
we don't.
girl.
Mm-hmm.
Who next?
I guess I'll go next. LOL. Uh, Amina gonna be there next week because she's in the synopsis, so she better be there next week. I don't understand what happened this week. I expect a full season of Amina. I don't know what was going on there, but um, I don't know. I'm waiting to see how they're gonna wrap up this whole preach situation because, as you said, Erica, yeah, he can't get out on a weekend, so. I don't know, is this week going to Monday or does this week end Sunday? Like, I don't really know what their plans are here. So hopefully we'll see Preach again before the end of the series. That'll be great. Um, I think yes, the babies will be fine. Um, because you're not gonna convince me that at 34 weeks with twin you could fly from New York to Los Angeles. If we want us to believe that, then we just gonna have to believe that the twin is gonna be okay. All right.
Yes. Period.
Um, I'm excited to see Spencer James back on our screen, whatever capacity. Okay, we'll take it. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I don't know if that's this next episode or the episode after. It doesn't matter. I'm just excited. I'm excited to see him back on our screen again. And even though, yes, we gave Olivia, you know, what she deserves, etc. I mean, it's nice to see Samantha Logan again too. That's good. Um, I need somebody to profess some love to Amina,
Mm-hmm.
okay? Like, yes, like I need to see that that needs to happen because at this point, it's really given that y'all yes, appreciating the amazing young woman that Amina is. But I'm gonna need some actions to come behind that because she deserves some actions behind that. Like, I just need that to happen for sure. Um, I think I also need KJ and Khalil to just admit that they are friends. Because like at this point you are friends. Like you would go together every day. Like y'all are friends. At this point you're very close family. Cause like technically, if you are Leela's son and then, KJ is
By
cousins with
marriage. By
you
marriage. Mm-hmm.
By marriage, yeah. Like at this point, y'all cousins, okay? I
100%.
think I
I
think at this
agree.
point, like, let's admit we're family. I think there's no need for us to see Tori for the rest of the season. But I know I'm not gonna get
Amen.
my wish. I know I'm not gonna get my wish,
At
but
all.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't see the point of seeing her for the rest of the season. Um, Cassius, I think he's just gonna need to deliberate with Daddy KJ to make the decision on how to go forward with Cliff. Um, they might need Amina assisting on that because let's be real, KJ was given clueless this episode. And I feel like when Amina is around, some thoughts might be coming back in his mind. So I think we might need Daddy KJ with Cassius and Amina's assist for us to get to the right place there because I definitely cannot depend on Daddy Cassius. You know, he can't even show up to dinner with his wife. I can't trust you with anything as far as I'm concerned. So I mean that's my hopes. I hope that Leila, speaks up and I don't know. I can't say I hope that Jordan will step up because like I just can't see where that's happening. But I do hope that Layla speaks up for herself and actually puts herself first because she deserves a lot better than this. And yeah, I hope to see, Miss James again, Miss Grace. Oh my gosh, that would be great to see her again too. So I don't know. That's my predictions and my hopes and wishes. I know all would be met because this is all American, but yeah, a girl can dream.
You can. And you should. Never stop.
I love your dreams, girl. I do.
Meanwhile, at the ranch, so I believe they're gonna continuously try to take this season to hell in a handbasket. I have no real predictions except everybody's gonna show up as themselves, and I'm gonna show up and watch it.
Period.
That's a good. Yeah.
I guess I'll go. Um, I think now that we've gotten past all the pre what happened before the showcase, we're gonna get the showcase, Olivia's health scare, and I'm thinking we'll see Spencer and probably they'll tease Spencer probably by the end of 10, and then I think episode 11 will be about him, and then 12 will third and 13 will probably be how we close this 8 season series out. So, I'm just here for the ride just to see how it plays out and say goodbye to these characters. Like when we get to the end, I don't know, I might actually shed a tear because it's like, dang, for all the flaws and poor writing and stuff, this was still something that was part of my life for 8 years that I tuned into just to watch. So we're getting close to the end, guys. So let's just be reflective and hope for the best. And regardless what we feel, we gonna miss these characters. Well, most of us is gonna miss these characters. I'm gonna miss all these characters. So
There we go.
yeah,
There we go.
okay, yeah, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. And when we get there, uh, I don't know, there will be some tears shed. I'm not gonna lie. So shout out to Khalil to being calm in that moment, like doing what he had to do for Olivia to like, okay,
Yeah.
we go, yeah,
Yeah.
that was good. That was calm off the
He did
part
lock
of
in.
the front.
Shout out to Khalil for that. And
But
that alone.
but then
Kendra, we
I
got
feel
5
like
episodes left. Go ahead, Kofi.
yeah, but I do feel like we need some clarity on what his parents because I think that's been shoved to the weird side. So can
Do
we?
we?
I hope
I, I
like
think it's coming
Oh,
up next.
is this another
Because I feel
conversation?
like it's been a disconnect. I think that's coming up next, baby. It probably the next episode,
I
maybe.
yeah
want his parents to
It's
stay the
going to
hell
be
away from
focused
him, but I
on.
can't get that.
Yeah,
yeah we
I think his daddy arrived to the baker's house because he was crying. His daddy was at the baker's house, if I'm not mistaken. They showed that preview.
Hmm.
yeah
Oh,
like
I didn't see.
I
I think because he's traumatized after seeing probably that a little bit scary. Cause
Yeah,
he was at the combine last. I mean, like Tori saw him at the combine.
yeah. Like when Khalil didn't show up, it's like,
Kofi,
what do you
you
mean my
gotta
son
you
ain't
were
here?
supposed to land your plane of their last thoughts, boo. This is we're not going into another conversation from here.
My bad.
Okay, can I
You're
say my
fine.
last
No,
one quick
you're
too?
next on. So I'm just saying we're getting on a
Okay,
tangent, and
I just
I'm
want to let
on the clock.
true that. I just want to let everybody know on my Teespring website, I got free preach shirts. Let me know if y'all want. No, I'm playing. But no, I want to see what's gonna happen to preach. And at this point, I'm just ready to see Spencer, and we're just gonna ride off into the sunset and call it a day. I'm done, Erica.
You done? You finished or you done?
Yes, ma'am. I'm done. I'm done. I just want to say that quickly. I know we're in the time constraint, but yeah, I just want to say that right quick.
Okay. Tyler, did you do your last thoughts?
Oh, my predictions. Please just remove Tori. I can't do it no more. But with Liv, I think she might have a little bit of complications and might get scary, but overall, the kids are going to be fine. Spencer, I feel like yes, he's going to probably come later towards that ending, and I feel like Jordan's going to come to have an epiphany with the situation, and just be like, I'm gonna stay where I'm at. And I think KJ and Amina is just gonna finally realize it's just time, and Khalil's just gonna be like, I'm accepted and we're our friends, and just be a friend to her. That's all.
Come on. I love it. Well, y'all, I thank y'all for another. That's everybody, right? I didn't miss anybody. No, I'm locked in. I'm on it. Okay, thank you so much for another great conversation. This wasn't as bad as I was anticipating. Child, I was trying to figure out how I was gonna call in because I just knew this week was gonna be torture. But
Erica, you didn't tell us what you think.
what with predictions? I don't have none really. I'm just here so I don't get fined. I mean, I have things that I want to happen. Like, I'm trying to figure out what I actually want to say because then we can't go into a whole other conversation. I got so many videos to record, y'all, and I'm trying to lock in. Um,
Oh,
I fear that I am wayward in one regard, and I don't like this about myself, which is probably why I was reluctant to reveal it. But even though I'm not fully back on board with Khalil, after seeing him regress back to his former self in this, I was like, okay, now you can go talk to me. And I'm like, damn, am I rooting for him to figure it out and for them to ride off into the sunset? I don't know. And that's hard for me because just last week I was like, you know what, I'm okay if KJ and Amina happen. So yeah, I don't really have fully formulated predictions. I want Jordan to show up and be a goddamn husband, and he ain't gonna be it. Like, I would love for Layla to communicate herself, but I also would love for her to not have to. That ain't gonna happen. Would love to not have to see Olivia again, but she gotta birth these babies. Like, everything that I actually think about is just so outside the scope of what their plan is for the show that I'm just like, yeah, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
You're thankful, like
fair.
You're thankful, like Marshawn said. I'm thankful.
There we
I'm
go.
thankful. Yeah, but I
I
will
look
say,
forward
I
to these
think,
conversations with y'all. Like, I feel like this is the highlight of my All American
yeah,
watching experience. It has been for the last few years. So, yeah.
yeah, that's true.
Giving y'all
I think
the
it's gonna
space to
be a
communicate your
boy.
thoughts, that's more important. Like, I didn't even think to be like, oh, what are my predictions? Because I care more about y'all being able to express yourself.
Yeah,
I
I
only
will
actually care
say.
about you, so
Go
we
ahead.
kind of want your opinion is too.
Yeah,
Mm.
because you're the captain of this ship now, and also
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be the babies are gonna be fine. I'm just going on the record and say it's gonna be a boy and a girl. I'm just gonna call it for what it is. Like
Yeah,
it's
Probably.
yeah.
gonna be a boy. Yeah,
Mm.
probably. I don't think it's gonna be two girls. I don't think it's gonna be two boys. I mean,
It would be cute if it was two
genetics.
boys. It would be great if it was two boys.
Yeah, it would be, but I think it'll be a boy and a girl, just like Jordan and Liv were twins. So I'm just going by what genetics is more likely to happen. So
That's the law of probability, babes, not necessarily genetics.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
that's true.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
yeah, I
say this.
misspoke.
I'm gonna say this,
Ironically enough,
and
yeah,
I'm
it
done
usually
with it.
skips a generation.
It does typically. Like she's not supposed to be pregnant with twins if we're talking about actual
Yeah,
genetics.
that's
Right.
why I didn't
Yeah.
agree. I was like, yeah, yeah.
Guys, we established just flying at 34 weeks with a twin. We are not within the realm of reality.
Nowhere
You
near.
know.
What were you about to say, Tay?
And the show saga begins. We gotta take this topic to another show because this is about to end soon, and we ain't
Uh,
gonna have nothing to talk about
I'm trying
other
to do a
than.
better job of like putting out more videos of the stuff that I'm actually watching. So hopefully y'all will be able to grab onto some of those things, and then we'll be able to
I
move
mean,
the crew
we
over.
got we have the show that's coming out on Netflix, The Different World.
Oh yeah, yeah, that would be a good one. That would be a seamless transition if everybody plans to watch it. But we can probably talk about that next week because your girl got to go. Thank y'all again so much
Good
for the
night.
Good night.
conversation, the
Good
great
night.
Night.
contributions. Have a great rest of y'all's week. Be on the lookout for my
Right.
breakdown. Okay, I'm leaving the Discord, y'all. So good night. Be on the lookout for my actual breakdown because I have recorded it, y'all, and it is coming for this episode. And then I'm going back and I'm recording some for the previous ones. I am, as y'all know, you probably are very clear that I cover Beyond the Gates every single day. So there's that. I also am going to be caught up with Fightland this week. So if you haven't checked out my Fightland videos, I am covering that as a series. I will be working on Lanterns. 2 episodes of that has already premiered, and I'm been working in behind the scenes. So there's a bunch of other content coming for other shows. Like Tay said, as this show get ready to come to an end, I would love to keep the conversation going. I think we have such a great crew, a great community in these talks, and I would love if we were able to jump off into something else to be able to keep this going. So just keep an eye out, and if it's something else that you think I should be watching, let me know. Send me a DM. Or you can just join the Discord, and there's a whole channel to suggest additional things that I should be watching that should be on my radar if you want me to check it out. If it's something that you like and you want to hear my thoughts about it, jump into the Discord. You can use the same link that we use to call in to just become a member of the Discord and then share your thoughts. I thank you y'all again. Power Origins, yes, I will be talking about that once that comes out, Lou. I thank y'all again for another great All American Live. Again, y'all add so much value to the conversation around the show or to my experience about this show or with this show. And I'm grateful for y'all. See you in the next one.